voice of Jedi Johnson narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styxboy shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bone, bruise the fur, and pick up my days on days, and the great sound covers slow-mo fence and bad writing to slay. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage. The qualified. We are prepared.
Are you sure this is legal?
I don't know. It's fun though, isn't it?
Did I miss something?
No.
Welcome back to another Friday night with the Qualified. Tonight joined by Joesduelin. Yay. Styxboy in an undisclosed location. Looks like an addict. And
yeah, pretty much.
Dom, I guess, is here for some reason.
Listen, you know you got the perfection right here, buddy. You know that right here, man.
Dom gives us all our leads. It's where we get all our fun leads from.
All I hear is background noise.
There's no background noise.
That's Styx. He's in a subway tunnel.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
You got to make sure that the proper way of announcing somebody.
I'd rather take a pencil and stab my eyes out over here.
Yeah, do it. I want to see it.
Whoa.
I want to see it. Stab your eye out. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do it on my next live stream.
Yeah, do it. Who missed it anyway? There you
go. If I do it over here, then you got to do it over here. Then we're both doing it at the same time over here.
I think in Baltimore we need to set up some type of cage match.
SNS would love to have that there.
Go. Baltimore, me and Dom, cage match. Let's go.
There you go, man.
Baltimore will be fun.
No disqualifications. Interference is okay. Let's go.
Hopefully we can live stream a bit from Baltimore. It'll be fun.
Not with that horrible Wi-Fi in Baltimore. You have to go outside the stream.
We'll see. We'll find a place.
All right. So we got some good stuff for you guys tonight. We got OLI. We got some patriotic covers. We got some Styx games of some sort, whatever he does with.
They're fun games. I like Styx. I like Styx's games. I like the cut of his jib.
You're not fancy. He has a sleepover going on somewhere, man.
Oh, all I know,
quiet back there.
I see fluffy little toys in the back up there. What are you doing with those little fluffies?
Yeah, Tyson, I know.
Don't you worry about it.
Dom gives no respect on this show.
If you think you're gonna get the respect on that show. That's a show where none of us respect any of us, and that's the way it works.
Pretty much.
Which is good.
Hey, GT Comic, welcome.
Fun.
First, we got Mama Bear. Hello, boys. I can't do her voice. Sorry.
Hi, Mama Bear. How are you?
We got King's Portal. Hey, buddy. Nobody bailed Dom out. He had probation for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
He's out on good behavior.
Bailed out. I get this. Jeez. I've been like a talking the last couple of weeks here, man.
All I know, he went into the warden's office with knee pads and came out a free man.
Woo.
Dom belongs in SNS. You'll get the respect you deserve.
Yeah.
Mama Bear, remind me to miss that stream. I don't recommend sticking something in your eye. 1,000, very unpleasant. Dom, let's get it.
Agreed.
My God, was it so humid today?
It was
or was
disgusting.
it just New York? It was disgusting. Like
70%
humidity. It was ridiculous.
It was disgusting. I did want to start today with a friendly reminder to everybody out there. No one wants to see your shitty, blurry fireworks pictures from the 4th, so please don't post, text, or email them to others. Nobody wants to see them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Agreed.
Unless it's a shitty, grainy video.
I went out this afternoon with the wife. Went out to get coffee, get something to eat. Went to two places. A place to get pancakes that's very popular. We get there. There's people in front of us. The person at the waitress line goes, "Yeah, you two back there. Sorry, only 2 more people." I'm like, "Really? I live here in New York City." I said, "People that travel to New York City get to take my spot. I live here, so this store should be." I got my wife is like, "Tom, be quiet." So then we go someplace else.
Yeah, what, they give you special privilege?
Wait, no, and then no, I live in New York City. These places are my places. I live here.
Don't get there early enough to get a
Listen,
spot in the place.
Come from
then.
someplace
That's
else.
it. Come
to
on.
my city and take over my restaurant spot where I
Oh
want
my
my
God.
pancakes.
Have they gentrified Hell's Kitchen yet? Yeah, let's go down there and get some
I'm not
breakfast.
in Hell's Kitchen, man.
Yeah.
I was not in Hell's Kitchen. No, but then I went to a second place and the same shit happened. I'm like, yo, you got to be kidding me, man.
Well, get up earlier than fucking noon.
Yeah,
and you'll get a
yeah. And then I
spot.
went outside. I took a shower, went outside. It's like I took a shower again. I hate it.
I got in the truck today, turned on the truck. A little temperature gauge came, it was 112.
Dom,
And I drove with the AC blasting. I was like, oh, it's probably just mostly
I'm
the
not a
indoor
Karen,
temperature
dude.
because it was sitting.
Dom is a Karen.
I'm
We
not
see
a
this.
Karen, man.
Well, I deserve
See,
this
look,
spot.
look,
Get off
I
my
have
get off
people
my
backing me.
lawn.
Hey,
have
I'm
people
the
backing me.
same way. I'm a local in a small town. When the weekenders come in because they want to go to vineyards or do this or that, screw that. It's
Yeah.
we got local
I'm
spots
gonna
for a
have to
reason.
save this banner for later on.
Mama Bear, I'll talk to you about that. Restaurants, there's a lot of places. New York City.
Oh, it's so funny. I went outside this morning to I don't know where I was going. Oh, post office. And my neighbor, you know, she's the type of neighbor that comes outside and scantily clad, lingerie type shorts and bra, whatever.
Sounds like a good neighbor.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's great. She's awesome. I love her.
That's
So
We'll call her.
all
We'll
I-
call her State
Is she
Farm.
like Lana? Is she like Lana from?
all I
freaking
know, I hear
Styxboy?
her screaming. I'm like, what the hell? We're being attacked by freaking Japanese beetles everywhere in front of
Well,
our
they don't
house.
attack. They don't do anything unless you're a rose bush. I think you're fine.
Yeah,
He's
just
like,
people
no,
are
they're
afraid of
attacking
bugs in
me.
general. Well, they got those spiders that are all over the place.
What spiders?
Those spiders that actually were migrating. They talked about venomous. They were this. They were that.
Yeah, they fly.
Idiots.
They kind of drift through the air. And
Yeah.
they're working their way
All
out.
spiders do.
Doesn't all spiders glide on the air?
Yeah,
They make a little
not as much-
parachute
Not as
and-
much as these.
They actually they're like an inch big. These spiders, and they supposedly bite pets, but they don't hurt humans. But if they bite you, you're gonna get a freaking spider bite.
Yeah, I got enough big wolf spiders that are the size of,
Hey, Miss Parker.
it's enough. Yeah.
hey, Broku.
Now remember
All right.
Three's Company, Joe, with Lana. She used to come out, freaking new neighbor.
Oh,
I've been waiting for you.
Was it Lana? It was Lana, right? What was the name
I
of
don't
it?
remember what her name was.
Lana Lang.
No, the
Not-
and
not
Three's
Lana
Company,
Lane.
the new
Chrissy?
the one that the woman.
Chrissy was the blonde one.
She was the other. She used to have the cut. They come out. I think she was what's her name?
Wait.
I can't remember.
Wasn't that,
Well, you had,
wasn't
you
that
had
the
Suzanne
Ropers?
Summers. You had Suzanne
Yeah.
Summers.
That was the
It wasn't
Ropers.
the
Yeah,
Ropers.
Wasn't that
It
she
was the
played
Ropers.
Chrissy.
Not the Ropers, but they used to be a neighbor that used to come out. She used to come.
I'm like Mrs. Roper.
Not Janet. Janet, no, not the ones he was living with. The neighbor. That's
I'm more of a Furley fan.
yeah.
Mrs. Roper then.
I don't know. If you're watching and you're
Don
a
likes
minor,
moo-moos.
if you're a minor and you're watching this show, this is what happens when your brain is on drugs.
Okay,
Hey,
Lana was.
This is what happens when there's 100-degree heat for multiple days and it's hotter than shit. That's what
Lana was the
happens.
hottie that Jack was crazy
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Okay, there you go. I was
Wasn't a
something.
neighbor.
I go
Was she a
to
neighbor?
Trader Joe's and go buy something at Trader Joe's, and there's Target upstairs, and I go, let's go to Trader Joe's. And the guy got, you're in Trader Joe's. I'm like, oh
I will
shit,
not-
freaking heat.
I will not set foot in that place. I will not set foot in that place. Their aisles are too narrow, and the
Oh,
people
man.
just stand around and stare at stuff. It drives me insane. I'm a man of purpose in a store. I have no time for people standing around, staring in space with their cart on one side of the aisle and them standing on the other, blocking the whole aisle.
freaking guy
His
came
name
out
was
with
Larry.
Larry, and he used to go to the Regal Beagle.
The Regal Beagle.
All right,
Sounds
Bruce,
like
you
a-
ready to run this
met
thing?
Larry. I met
Sounds like
Larry.
an
You
alternate
met
site,
Larry?
alternate club.
I
You
actually
ready?
met Larry.
Start
I
the
met
show.
Larry in person.
Let's
He
get
was
into
a,
it.
He's actually an acting coach. I met him in person.
Nice.
Sorry.
So that explains why your acting never took off. Let's go.
No. Hey,
Larry had a good run.
listen.
All
Guess
right.
what? We're gonna have. He did have a good run. He did, right?
He did.
Check out Dom's OnlyFans next week.
It's nonstop talk about the acolyte.
I'll go topless. I'll go topless.
Yeah. All right, let's run this thing.
Yay! Another episode of Outside Looking In. Here we are. Books that were not hot enough for the top 10, but could make it on the top 10 in future episodes.
Who doesn't love a holiday week? A holiday week of books, which means slow volumes.
Trash, crap. First up, we have Werewolf by Night, Blood Hunt number 1, the 1 in 25, the Maria Wolf, average of $35, a high of $50. I don't know how I feel about this cover.
Maria Wolf's very hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I really like her stuff. Sometimes I'm fan.
They're making
It's
damn
okay. I
Werewolf
mean,
by
it's
Night
fine for a
make
Werewolf by Night cover.
Yeah, I guess.
He looks like he can go toe to toe with the Hulk. That's how big he looks.
He got muscles on top of muscles on top of
know, right?
muscles.
Yeah, I'm already kind of checked out from Blood Hunt. So
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm sick of the crossovers and too many.
Listen, if you're in Korea and they kill dogs, kill that dog at extra lean meat right there.
What? Oh, jeez.
I mean, I guess the good thing is if you're a Werewolf by Night fan, you don't get a lot. Marvel doesn't give you much anymore, so at least you're getting something for the character.
You're right.
So,
what was the 1 in 50? The 1 in 50 was the good one, right? Where they had Lisa Bloodstone.
I thought there was a decal, but then I couldn't find it anywhere.
What happened to the call? Did it come out?
I didn't see it anywhere.
I think wasn't it on FOC last week? I think that was a Werewolf by Night Red Band number 1 shot that's coming out in.
Oh, I think it was the Red Band
beginning of August. Yes, it's the Red Band. So look out for that.
Yeah, it was nice. Nice Elsa Bloodstone cover.
Your Blade has a new series dropping in the fall.
How many Blade series are they gonna do?
Hopefully, it'll be better than that movie project.
Well, listen, you're gonna get Blade in friggin' Marvel Zombies, so you'll get it before you actually get him in the friggin' movies. There you go.
Yes, Dom has a source.
You talk about rumors. I saw somewhere on the net there that they're thinking of maybe doing one more with Wesley Snipes.
I saw a rumor that the MCU is gonna make another movie. Fucking guys.
Just a heads up on this Werewolf by Night. It's the average of 35, high of 50, but the volumes are low. So
yeah,
it's not flying off the shelves at those prices.
No, it's not. But it might pick up, might drop. Who knows?
How is this series so far?
I read the first couple issues of the main series, and I was like, "There's just too many books." I don't like events to begin with. There's way too many books.
I think the problem with this is too many of the side books tie into the main story.
Yeah.
So
I thought they weren't supposed to. I mean, they're kind of supposed to be supplemental stories where you're supposed to be able to just read the main line and get the gist without having to get all the one shots. But again, if you're really into the story, then you don't want to miss anything. And it's I think it's a 69 book event or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
Holy crap.
Well, they said like 50. Was it 52? It was like 52 comics event. They had all the side books and everything.
Yeah,
it might be.
It's a large number of books, and then they hit you for the red bands in there as well, and it's just like, ugh.
3 River Comics says fun time in Pittsburgh today. The annual furry convention is here. 15,000 strong. Good times.
Were they down at the
convention?
Were they at the convention center? 3 Rivers.
Furry convention in July. It sounds like a recipe for heat stroke and a recipe for swamp ass.
Oh yeah,
furry costumes. Oh.
Well, I mean, if you're down at the convention center, it's right by the river, so the smell of the river kind of hides the smell of the furries.
That's funny.
You guys,
I love the smell of medical waste in the morning.
Now, let me tell you, you're gonna bring the axe spray with you, and you keep spraying that shit all over you. In the place.
Yeah,
Joe, stop being a prude. If they were Joe's feature, you wouldn't be complaining.
True. I do like my exposed toes. But there had to have been at least several ambulances there just on staff because of the heat and all those people in those costumes.
Furry. And then a closed convention center. Oh, stinky. Next
What's
up,
list?
Mindset number 1. It has been optioned.
Yay.
It's mostly a cover by, I guess. I don't know.
How long ago that came out?
I think I have a. There was a. Was it a Raza cover? Marilyn Monroe. I think that was Mindset.
You know what year this came out?
That series. 2 years ago, maybe. So yeah, we get our little indies. It's nice to see Vault get something optioned. That makes me happy. I like Vault. I like a lot of the books.
We'll just file this away with the other 100 indie books that have been optioned in the last couple of months. Will they get made? No.
Yeah, I mean you'll get your little pop on this book, and then you won't hear anything about it for a long time. So
they have fans built into furry suits.
What?
Oh my.
Now I'm gonna have to Google.
Well, I do know there's a cast of, because like the lizard outfits are more expensive, so there's like a cast of furries where the higher cast are the lizard people because their costumes cost more. The people that have the other animal costumes look down upon the lizard people because they're snobs. I don't know. I hear things.
What the hell? Joe's book crew is looking in the chat.
Yeah, I do let loose.
And why do you have a picture of Dade?
That's Kyle.
I thought it was Kyle.
No, stop.
It's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you have sits in a back bin, rabid, probably sitting in a back bin for 50 cents.
Yeah.
You know, hold on till you see a trailer.
Yeah, like I said, all these shows and stuff that get optioned, they sit on the shelf for a long time. Sometimes never go anywhere. Every now and then, one gets moved, but it's good if you have the book in a box somewhere. You know, not a bad time to move it. But yeah.
All right, or your book gets a show, Paper Dolls, and no one watches it.
Paper Dolls.
Paper Girls, you mean?
Paper Girls.
Paper Girls was good. I was disappointed.
I enjoyed Paper Girls.
I'm thinking about Russian Dolls.
No,
Russian Doll didn't have. Yeah, Russian Doll was good.
Never watched that.
It was. I liked it more than Acolyte.
We got what? Green Lantern 59. We got some Guy Gardner set pictures. People aren't happy. It doesn't matter. I'll wait for the movie. And we got a bowl cut at least. Who cares? Bowl cut. Guy Gardner.
We get a 35 millimeter camera picture from 10 stories up, and no one likes it.
We get Simple Jack.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Jack and leather.
He needs more green because I've never been a Green Lantern fan.
And I actually have this as a topic tonight that we'll talk about.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Listen, all I know is the squirrel that's coming too. You got the friggin' Green Lantern squirrel.
Oh, Chip?
Chip, yeah.
Yeah, Chip. I thought that was funny. I saw that. That was funny.
That was funny.
But you know, this is I don't know, a minor key. Is it a key? It's a key.
It's a key.
It might be a key. It's Guy Gardner. I'm not a fan of Guy Gardner. I like when he gets punched.
He's been around a long time.
Yeah.
And when you got the haircut, the hair.
Yeah, what? I was going to ask, what's the first appearance of the bowl cut?
Yeah, right.
First appearance of the bowl cut.
It feels a very 80s thing, but I can't remember whether it was before that.
Justice League 1?
Maybe.
Because he has it on that cover.
Yeah.
Oh, he's always an asshole, so you might as well give him a bowl cut. Why not? So.
Well, they should give him the modern equivalent of a bowl cut for being a douchebag.
Is that a reverse mohawk?
No, the douche knot.
Nathan Fallon. He actually
man bun.
Man bun is the equivalent.
How you doing, Chris?
Listen, let me tell you something. I think freaking Nathan Fillion, I think he actually could play a good balance from Star Wars. It's
I like Fillion. He cracks me.
I like Fillion.
That is great.
He's gonna play the hell out this role.
Oh yeah.
I think Chris Pratt took a lot of his roles. They have the same kind of range of what they do.
No. Moving on.
It's good to see an older book on the list.
Yeah, that's true. It is a good cover. We got Green Lantern 148. We have some chip speculation. Chip.
No,
We saw a squirrel in a box.
no, I would put the Guy Gardner appearance a little bit higher than Chip
Yes.
in terms of things that are worth a shit. But,
Yep.
I got Chip out in my damn courtyard over here. There's a bunch of chips running around.
Yeah, I don't like some of these specs that are just such. They're not even secondary characters. They're tertiary
Chip
characters.
ignore it. That'd be fun.
But
Yeah.
like I said, we're getting set photo leaks, so we're getting specs on books that you can dig out of dollar bins. So.
Is it really a first appearance in this book? Because he's not on the cover.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? First cover appearance means a lot more to these days. Who knows?
People like to
Yeah.
see it. People don't like to open books anymore. They just like to see it on the cover.
Chris, I'm sorry about all these Superman still frames. Look cartoony as F. If that's what people want and what Gunn is going for, great. But give me Man of Steel any day.
Oh, you
know what? I love how
Snyder people.
The crazy thing when it comes to set photos, when people are taking pictures,
Chip
it doesn't
versus
look good until the
Squirrel.
actually thing gets together and it all makes sense.
Yep.
People are trash. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at his hair! Look at his suit! Look at this! Look at that!
That's why I threw it in as a discussion point tonight. I got a separate
Wait,
slide for
Antonio.
it for us to talk about it because
So-
it's ridiculous everything that's been coming out and everybody.
Wait, the shows are done. Movies are done. TV shows are done. Wait till they finish, and then you can criticize it if it doesn't look good.
Hey, Charlotte, welcome.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow, that was good, Dom. I like that.
Wow, Dom is actually level-headed, giving concise,
Hey, Antonio.
informed arguments. I really like this side of Dom.
Yeah,
good
Asshole.
stuff.
Um,
Good stuff.
Always.
All right, next up, Statman number 19. Jack Gleason has been cast as Puck. If you don't know who Jack Gleason is, he played Joffrey in Game of Thrones. That
And he
little
still looks like he's being poisoned when you see him.
Man, I'm telling you, Game of Thrones people, a lot of they get a lot of damn freaking work, man. All these guys that show up, I'm telling you, man, they got some good people that are freaking getting their jobs. Because a lot of these people in Game of Thrones, they're all over the place. You all start somewhere, and then they spire out all these anything that's fantasy and shit, which is good.
The Sandman cast looks good for season 2.
Yeah.
They picked up a lot of good people in there.
I don't
so.
know. It seems like the Game of Thrones cast haven't really been doing very well since Game of Thrones.
He'll survive it, Degrassi.
Uh,
He'll survive it. Shit comes out on people all the time, and it
Yeah, we
goes
see
away.
when they had we went to it was Toy Fair. It was Toy Fair last year. Me and my brother, they had the Sandman, I think the Sandman, and Neil Gaiman was there. He was like going to his car, waving to everybody.
Did he touch you inappropriately?
Nah, he said somebody else inappropriate.
Yeah, we'll see. There's some Gaiman news out. He has a few accusations against him now. We'll see how it all pans out. They're accusations at this point.
That's
So,
boring.
I mean, Mia Goth had accusations, and they're hailing her all over the place, and she doesn't seem to have any problems.
Not if his most recent ex-wife starts talking. Ooh, I like when ex-wives talk.
Yeah, because that's always reliable.
It's such a damn washwoman, damn freaking Lucifer.
What are you talking about over here?
Yeah, freaking washwoman.
I want to start Kingdom of Nerds Extra, where we talk gossip and celebrity
Extra.
news. Extra. For everybody that was wondering, my channel is back up with memberships and monetization. Yay! YouTube can't hold me down until they do it again.
He can hold you back, just not down.
Don tried to hold me down once. It didn't go well for him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Don't you wish, man? Don't you wish?
You won't get this on SNS, this little combative talk we got here.
I know.
Yeah. Well, if you want to go video, we'll give you a trial run for a week or two. You'll be back. You'll be back.
I don't know where everybody get this big idea. SNS. I know they try to recruit me. You know what? And I would love to be on this show. I would. But we'll see what this show is.
Well, you are for the most part in most of the several segments.
I am. I'm all over their place. Like, did Dom like this girl on Instagram? Yes or no?
You're covering up bits and bits.
Bits and bits and bits. Kibbles and
Gravy
bits.
And gravy bits.
So for more on Outside Looking In, head over to CBSI.com. Check out Pete's write-up and check out the top 10 for the week. There's some interesting books this week.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
So, what do you want to do next? Do you want to do pickups?
We're going to do some pickups. Now that we're into July, I am not doing Eiffel covers anymore, so I'm just doing fun men's magazines from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Cover of Stag magazine. Stag has some great covers, especially right around the 50s before they transitioned to doing a lot of war covers. They got some good ones. So, Stag magazine. Let's do some pickups.
Time to get on yourself. Last week I liked the pick of man cheeks.
Yeah.
Was it Marco's man cheeks you liked? Did you have a little olive oil on those hairy cheeks?
No boy.
Oh boy.
What's that?
They're gonna have matching deep V shirts at Baltimore.
All right, I'm in lead off here, so I'll run through some of my books that I got. So I got a nice order that came in from Steve Mannion, Asylum Press. So I got some good Fearless Dawn books.
Nice.
Steve Mannion covers.
Nice.
Love his work.
Reminds me of like Mad covers. Mad magazine.
And his black and whites. His black and whites are great.
Ooh.
Those. I picked up Destro.
The Destro came out already?
Yeah, Destro 1. Just Destro 1.
Yeah, it came out a few weeks ago.
Yeah, my stuff just comes late.
I'm still waiting for one of the variants I got.
Stefano Cardacelli. Like his stuff. Finally got some of this stuff.
Ooh,
little Catwoman. The ugliest Yojimbo cover ever on the ratio.
that is bad.
Yeah,
Not that bad.
Scary.
but I'm getting all the ratios for the Crows, so why not? I like Batwoman covers, so I picked up the Outsiders. There's a little Frizen.
They're doing a second printing of that, right? 1 in 25.
Probably.
Ooh.
Wonder Woman. A little more Wonder Woman. This was the Panosian swap out cover when they knocked that other person off. A little more of the El Camon Vampire Hunter series.
That's nice. Boobies. I like those boobies.
Yeah. This is the Gotham by Gaslight.
Ooh, I like that.
Little Maria Lovett. This is a new Chip Zdarsky book.
The Whisper Queen.
Yeah. A little Zerdy. Can't go wrong with some Zerdy. It's a nice homage. A little Kickstarter action. Got a little Carla Cone. Eye of the Jungle. Toes.
Toes, there you go.
Oh boy.
And Virgin Toes. There we go.
And
A little 125 Panosian on the Batman.
I actually like that cover. It's
a nice, simple, cool cover. New series. I had put this on the Now and Later a while back as one of the later books. This is the Into the Being. This cover's really cool.
Is that like a zombie book or like an AI type of
I
robotic?
think a future kind of
Yeah.
zombie-ish type story. A little Art Adams, because that's Art Adams. This was actually a Nakayama exclusive.
What is that? What book is that?
This is what is this, North Valley Grimoire, #1.
Okay.
Kim Jong-gi, black and white in memory of Kim Jong-gi, Liquid Kill. And that is about all I got.
What do you got, Dom? You got anything?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Hey.
I'm just going through, trying to straighten things out. Came across my couple of,
There you go.
sketch covers. Chris Owen art right here. Then Ryan,
Nice.
Ryan the Gray. He did this one for me.
Nice.
Really like. And
I
then
love a good boss cover.
Astro Wizard. A couple of
Yeah.
that covers for me, which I really like. And I know Astro didn't do this, but I forgot who gave this to Astro, but I had to get it. Boba Fett versus Rocketeer, which is
No, that's cool.
Nice.
Very
I
good.
think this is Astro's wife did this cover.
Oh, Stepford Wolf? Yeah.
Yeah. She did that. Then I was going through some stuff in my boxes, and I came across
In his boxes.
my boxes.
Rummage around.
EM Geist, the World of Bounty Hunters, the regular one, limited to
Yeah.
Oh, Ian
500
guys.
copies.
He has some of the best Star
Then
Wars
I got-
covers.
The Virgin, limited to 700 copies, but 800 copies. I don't understand why the Virgins is more than the regular. But that's all right. 1 in 50 Bounty Hunters. And we get some German World of Bounty Hunters. German. And then we get the different variants of Star Wars. They had Boba Fett on the cover. There's 4 different ones. We got all 4 of them.
Nice.
Some more German World of Bounty Hunters.
Scheiße.
And then
Mein Gott.
JJ picked this up for me a long time ago, which I'm very happy for. It's like out of 77 issues. It's the chrome cover of World of Bounty Hunters 1 in 25. Chrome,
Nice.
definitely that. I actually love this cover. It's just like a regular variant.
Oh,
Like this,
I think I have that.
and this was
I don't know why, but I
think
have
Mayhew's new covers.
I have the trade of that one. I don't have the Virgin.
I got this. I really like this. This is really pretty cool.
Hmm.
I love this Virgin cover.
Not bad.
What is it?
Another Virgin cover. Then Charles Soule signed 36 of 150. And I got a couple of John Boy Meyer. Take an autograph. Those. And a couple of regular ones. Action figure variant. You found comic.
Midtown one.
Then I got the Gold Key book. First Fear of the
Oh,
Boba
yeah.
Fett. Kids have to know about Boba Fett.
Oh, God. Yes.
One
Boba
in
Fett.
50.
Started me on.
Had 2 lines in the movie.
Hey, he's still the great. He's going to be 50 years old.
Yeah.
Book of Boba Fett. Book of Boba
He
Fett.
had,
All right, you
he
know
had
what,
3
man?
lines in the
All right.
animated series.
Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett was actually still better than some of the fucking Marvel shit they have put out. So don't worry about it.
I don't
There
care.
we
I'm
go.
not a Marvel fan.
You got the 1 in 50, number 5. Then I got the Shadows of the Empire in French.
Le Ombre de Uve.
And a couple of variant covers. Boba Fett right there. Boba Fett
Barely
right
on there. Like a Where's Waldo?
Boba Fett right there. Then I got this really cool Shadows of the Empire little mini comic that you're going to
Nice.
get with the toys. That. Then you got Mole Comic Con. That.
La Mole.
La
Go
Mole.
through all the comic, all the freaking comics. Freaking
Mm-hmm.
Why do I feel like I've seen these before?
yeah. I just going through them.
Whatever he has on his desk. Come on,
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you got the first Deadpool cover.
I like that one. I got that one.
Giant size X-Men.
Yeah, all right.
That first, here you go. You got the holiday special Boba Fett, Alex Ross, which is really cool in the Vader. Another German book. Star Wars Underworld. Another Midtown Comics variant. One is 125.
Yeah, there's so many Elseworlds books coming out.
There's a lot.
Bounty
I
Hunters,
love it.
Django and
There you
Boba. And I got a couple of Attack of the Clone movie with Django Fett on the cover. More Boba.
Showed that one already.
Yeah. What are you doing over there?
More Boba. More Boba. And the last, like that cover.
Nice catch.
Well, and
Yeah,
last but not least-
And
hey, wait. You got the little mini Boba Fett figure.
Oh boy. Oh god. Get that AFA graded quick.
Yeah, right. I also have a Darth Vader. There's a little Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And then I got a Venom. But then I got the ultra rare Venom. Gold.
where do you find this stuff?
I would lose that shit so fast in my house.
Right?
That's actually from the new Disney like mystery pack with like a ball. You open it up and there's what's up in it.
The LOL surprise or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
nice.
Cool.
I guess everybody else will lose those little things, but when your manhood's the same size, that's I guess that'll dumb keep track. Oh, okay.
I cannot keep track of any specs. That's why I won't buy small toys.
You think you're funny. You think you're funny. You're not funny, man. You have a lot of strikes against you. So
I know I got a lot of strikes.
Isaac, we're gonna have to have a cage match. Come
all
on.
in.
Cage match.
That's it.
come Baltimore Comic Con.
I've got nothing this week.
What are you
Mark.
gonna do?
Thunderdome.
Come on. I'm gonna be
Thunderdome
right there.
episode.
You're gonna remember
Toe
my
to
name.
toe, face to face. Do something. Let me know.
Yo, listen. Come Baltimore Comic Con.
What are you gonna bring me a
You're
slice?
gonna see.
You gonna bring me some Zeppelis? Come on.
No.
Get out of here.
2-man enter, 1-man leave.
Listen. You can't be half the man that I am, baby. Remember that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm double the man that you are. Woo!
Off to you, Bruce.
Go ahead. Huh?
Off to
You
you.
want
I don't
it?
got anything yet. My stuff's still in
Okay.
the mail system somewhere.
All right, let me show something that's not
Somewhere over
Boba
the
Fett.
ocean.
Yeah, somewhere over the ocean.
We got Birds of Prey. Oh, I love this cover.
Yeah, it's a Ticuno. Yeah, that's a nice cover.
I had to pick
Dinosaur
up
cover.
the classic covers.
There's a few I will pick up, but I'm not gonna get the whole set.
Yeah, I want to get all of them. I have to.
I don't.
You will.
I got a little Doctor Who.
Ooh.
Oh.
I gotta go get mine.
Somebody has to buy it.
Hey, it's more popular than the
That's the only
Alchemy.
copy that was picked up.
Oh no, it's Styx probably. got it, too.
Ooh,
Goose.
ooh,
You will be deleted.
yes. Little power, little Trinity in handcuffs.
That's what you're gonna be, dude.
Are they
You
getting? Are they
gonna put
getting
me in
sent to the?
handcuffs? What is
Are they
wrong
getting
with you,
sent to the
dude?
Phantom Zone?
I told you I'm not into that. Don't ask again.
Negative.
Little
whatever it is.
Zatanna,
Zatanna.
my detective.
There's way too many good
hell?
covers in that series.
What's that? A food fight? Is there ketchup all over him?
Yeah, he got ketchup all over his face.
That's
A lot of my books came in this week.
some heat
Moon
on that.
Knight,
There's some heat on that ratio.
Mr. Konju. I actually got this from
Was that the
Yeezy.
polybag secret one, or is that the one? that
Yeah,
came
it's
out this
the
week?
poly bag double top secret,
Why is
one
it zero?
per count. You had to give a kidney to get this book.
Why is it zero?
It's basically a preview book,
Yeah, it's a preview
and
book.
then the series
Yeah.
starts in October.
Okay.
So
And then I got
Is it
this
still wait,
from
I'm sorry. It's still the same Moon Knight because he died.
well, Mark Spector's back.
it's
so-
not a secret anymore. He's coming back.
Yeah.
Then from Mel V's How May I Help You claim sale that he does every few weeks with the guys. I got this from Yeezy. I forgot to show this off last time. Remember
there you go.
these?
Yeah, I got them all.
And then I finally got these in after the first order got shipped to freaking West Bubblefuck, America. They had to resend my
I
order.
don't know what
from,
your postal service does up there in New York, but they seem to fuck up.
They
all your
send
stuff
my
all
books
the
to
time.
Texas. I don't know how they get Texas from New York.
Civil servants.
J. Scott Campbell, Ultimate Spider-Man 4. Ooh, look, Toes, Joe, Toes.
All those books are going up. In fact, like, those books are on the rise for some reason.
Yeah, I should have had these weeks ago, but mine's got sent to freaking Texas and they let somebody sign for it. Ooh, a little pearl necklace around MJ.
Yeah.
Peter.
Not the
Peter.
pearl necklace. Not the pearl necklace that they're talking about.
And my favorite cover. Aw, a little time at home with the wife and kids. And feet for Joe. Look a foot. And that's all I have for today.
No
You
Raz
have anything?
wins?
No, I haven't won a Raz in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
hasn't been on his knees for a while.
He's on a dry spell. Got a dry spell.
For a lot of the American Psycho books, you can normally just go directly to
did Don leave?
Sumerians. You can go direct. Yeah, he's there. You can go directly to Sumerian's site for a lot of those and get them at cost for most of the covers. Even the
Joe's mouth is watering. Look at MJ's toes.
I don't know if it's true. I heard that they're doing a American Psycho series, like TV show.
Oh, I don't know if they're going to do a TV
I don't
show.
know.
It'd be
I
interesting.
heard that someplace that they're doing a TV show.
You can always watch American Psycho too.
I know they're doing war.
Oh no!
I saw the musical.
No, you don't want to watch
Yeah,
American Psycho.
I saw the musical. Actually, the musical was really good. The show on Broadway was really good.
Really?
You're better off watching American Beauty.
You're better off watching Rules of Attraction, which is in theory a partial follow-up of. You had basically had Patrick Bateman's little brother. So, it's a fun movie.
Sounds like fun.
See, American Psycho is one of those movies that actually you love to hate. It wasn't that great, but it was good. It's like pop culture. I enjoyed it.
American Psycho was phenomenal. It never should have been made based on all the problems they had.
Who has the original album with Huey Lewis and the News on it?
Sports? I have sports.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I have sports. But no, that was good. And remember, American Psycho was directed by a woman. So, yeah, American Psycho 2 was a abortion of a movie. It's awful. Never should have been made.
What do you got? What do you got up next, Joe?
Yes, Rules of Attraction is its own story, but he does happen. It's in the same universe, we'll say.
Styx is very quiet when everybody is speaking about serial killers.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You have to make noise sticks, or they hear the people on the chains trying to get out.
You got the dark background.
Crawl spaces.
You're hiding out someplace.
I watched a movie. I watched a movie about Dahmer in high school. Oh god, it was called My Friend Dahmer. I was watching it with my a friend of mine. Then it led into suggestions after the movie. John Wayne Gacy, a documentary, and my friend was like, "Who's John Wayne Gacy?" I'm like,
the first fucking clown.
What? I had to explain to him who John Wayne Gacy. Then he's been watching it like the whole week.
He's no Ed Gein. That's that one was.
I'll tell you, what the crazy thing is? There was a book about serial killers. Dude, that's just some crazy stuff. Those so go through the mind of serial killer.
And a lot of serial killers come from like Arizona, so be careful, SNS.
Yeah, I know, man.
Since Cal seems to be a fan of the original American Psycho and the book, the movie, the series is good, the comic series, because it does follow up, but it's not just the movie. It has a further story within it as well. So you're not just getting a rehash like a Star Wars comic of a TV show where they just give you the exact same thing that happened. It's additional story, so it's good. You'll like it, and it's a short series as well. All righty, let's get into some of this stuff here. All right. righty. What do we got on the list this week? There's a mixtape for you. Just a little indie alternative mix for you.
Mixtape. You got a mixtape?
Yeah.
Yay.
So you can click the QR code or scan the QR code. That'll take you to a.
All right, let me see what's on this list.
Bruce, you have horrible taste, so you're not going to know anything.
Talking about my playlist is freaking amazing over here.
To Bruce, it's amazing to me.
It's amazing to everybody.
Man. But the only thing I can honestly say about Brucifer, he likes Iron Maiden and stuff like that. So I give him a thumbs up on that. But that's
So yeah, you can scan it and pick up a little mix.
Iron Maiden be no rock. All right.
For Comic Now later this week. We got
another freaking homage.
Yeah, but it's a good one.
nice.
It's a good one.
I like the monsters.
I know Dan Parent does a million of these, and they've done a lot, but at least it's not the Planet Comics homage. But it's nice. Little Beach Vixens, Summer Spectacular #1. You can get that at Great Wall Comics.
What company was Kanto in? That was another comic company, not Dark Horse, right? Was it Dark Horse always?
I don't know. I didn't read Kanto.
I'm trying to remember. I
thought it was Boom. I thought it was Boom.
No, I don't think it was Boom.
I don't know. I thought it was another company.
I'll look it up.
I thought it was Dark Horse, but it very well could have been like a IDW or something like that.
Maybe.
But yeah, so second on the list, my love of Sonia Mattis.
It was IDW.
Yeah, it's okay. IDW.
That's what I
So
thought.
okay, there you go. All right.
Which makes sense because they did a Turtle homage on it on the series before last.
Before you move on, please, everybody, hit the like button. Even if you don't hit the like button, you hit the dislike button. We like engagement here. Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. Let's go.
And hit that bell for notifications. We have
Smash it.
Smash it.
I do agree. I love Sonia Mattis. The Grimm Fairy Tales swimsuit 2024 is out. So there's a couple variants of this Sonia Mattis cover. If you're a Sonia Mattis fan, I'm hoping she breaks out soon. She's been mostly all on Zenoscope covers at this point. I haven't seen her break out beyond that. She's a Spanish artist, so sometimes the overseas artists takes a little longer sometimes.
Oh, look at those hips.
But,
Look at those hips. Come on.
They don't lie. Those hips don't lie.
Exactly.
And I had to throw the Kanto cover on. It's the 1 in 10 because I like Francavilla covers, and I like Kanto covers as well. It's a fun series. I know it was optioned a while ago. Eventually, somebody will do something with it. It would be so good as an animated series on one of these millions of streaming services. So. And in the future, it's cool Ryan Brown cover on Addiction, Death of Your Life #2, coming in a few months. It's just a fun cover. I like.
So why does he look like friggin' what's the name of the horror flick comes out of the TV?
The Ring.
The Ring.
Yeah.
Ringo.
Yeah.
Ringo.
And there are some ropes around it too, so in theory this does qualify as a bondage cover. So just saying.
Raise your hand if you like bondage.
#2 on my list is Penthouse Comics #4. I will always put up Luana Vecchio covers. I love Luana Vecchio. This is probably my favorite on Penthouse 4 of the covers that are out there. And also, who's become quickly one of my more favorite artists out there, Ikpot. Udon has Darkstalkers #1 20th anniversary edition. So this is the Ikpot cover. You can get it over on Udon's website. So
2 of my favorite characters in the Darkstalkers game. Little Red. I love Little Red.
There's some fun covers. Udon is a great site. I mean, if you're a fan of Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, stuff like, they have some really great covers over there and exclusives. So same for Zendaya.
Thank
you for the boys reference.
Thank you. Great episode.
I don't know. The show's kind of gotten to me after a while. All right, for news this week, I got nothing for Pulp this week. It's a holiday week. I took some time off. I figured I'd just throw this up there just to show what IPs are coming into public domain.
Ooh.
I saw this. Oh, good. This is good.
So, you know, we all know that Winnie the Pooh is now there. You had Mickey and Minnie, the Steamboat Mickey, this year.
Mm-hmm.
Popeye comes off in 2025.
Popeye.
You got Betty Boop in 2030. And then you got a handful of what you do have Kong going public domain in 2029, which is kind of interesting. You got a lot of Disney characters that are classic Disney characters. You got your Goofy, your Donald Duck, your Snow White in there. Superman public domain 2034. I don't know how they deal with that. Once these comic characters start going public domain, I don't know. I don't know how these companies wrap that up and tie that up.
I don't think. Well, the Superman, I get that they'll probably do the original Superman, faster than speeding bullet, leaps buildings. So I don't think they'll be able to do
Superman. It's not like he's really evolved.
So is that going to be Superman?
Yes.
Well,
laser, heat breath, blah blah blah.
Is it like Frankenstein?
You can fly.
It's like the Universal monsters that they you could use them. You use Dracula and DC, Marvel.
Yep.
You can use them.
Yep.
But when Captain Marvel going to public domain also in 2035 with Batman? Because they came out the same year.
Yeah, more than likely. I mean,
Captain Marvel.
They didn't put everybody under the sun, but yeah.
Marvel? What are you talking about, Marvel?
This is close by, man. Figured 2029 to 2036. 37, that's actually very close.
Read a book.
Yeah, it's closer than you think.
You read a book.
But that's going to be interesting. So I figured I'd throw that out there. I mean, we not only for the fact that these are going to become public domain, but just for the fact that these things have been around a really damn long time.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how the estates gets this like if they put money towards it, the estate right gets the money if they look to resign or something like that, or can they resign?
No.
When it goes into public domain, it's public domain.
Yeah, once it's public domain, even the estate is limited in what they can do.
Oh wow, really? So that means you can see Batman running around in other comics?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The 1940 Batman.
The 1940 Batman. So the old Superman.
Just like you said with Mickey, you get the black and white Mickey, no gloves.
Steamboat Willie. Yeah.
But look, the other Mickey Mouse is going to domain too down the road.
Oh, basically, that's why they update the characters every few years. With each change is a different year before that version goes public.
Except for Superman, who's been the same forever.
It has not been the same.
His ass has changed a little bit. That's about it.
So the Joker, the
got a bigger ass.
Joker, Captain America, the old Captain America when he fought Hitler.
Blame Lois and her cooking.
Right?
The old timely.
Captain America hasn't changed, really.
Not really. Well, they changed minorities, and that's about it.
Namor going to public domain, I'm assuming, also.
Yeah, but nobody cares about Namor.
Human Torch.
I mean,
well, the original
he was in an MCU movie, and then you didn't hear anything about him after that again.
The Torch, not the Human Torch.
Yeah, the Torch wasn't the Human Torch from Fan 4, so
yeah,
it's that one's safe. Johnny's safe.
You know, and there's probably more. Well, other
definitely.
List, right?
Oh, there's lots of stuff that go in the public domain.
Yeah.
Between characters, music, books, anything.
Yes. Yeah, well, I have a lot of grayed out poly bags lying around my house.
I've seen them.
King Feature, I think, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think so. It's interesting since there's the new Popeye series coming out now as well.
Yeah.
Which is kind of taking Popeye in a different direction, so that'd be fun.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Which I find interesting about Snow White, because Snow White, I think, is already in the public domain, but the iteration of Disney is the one they're talking about.
Well, listen, going to make a Snow White horror flick?
I think they already can. I think they already can.
Interesting.
You know, so it's like Bambi is already public domain.
Yeah.
But not Disney's version of Bambi.
Right. Right. All these Disney products come from some grim fairy tale or some other kind of folklore in a country somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize
Florida.
that these.
Peter Pan. Look at Peter Pan. You had Hook. You had the different versions of Peter Pan, right? That were, movie wise.
Yeah, there's the book. There's the book that came out in like 1910 or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, it was more interesting to look at just to realize how long these.
I will tell you, if you want to read, if you like reading books, you gotta be able to read. There's a story called there's
Damn.
There's some books that are called Peter and the Star Catchers. And it's a really good series. It's a Walt Disney branded series. It takes Peter Pan in kind of a different direction. So
yeah, so
really
expect all of these characters or their version that comes into public domain to be all put into horror movies. So that's that's what I would expect.
Months before it even goes, so they can just drop it at the.
Yeah,
they'll put Batman in a horror flick. Batman would be a horror flick. They'll have a man dressed as a bat killing people.
The obvious thing to do with Batman would make him a vampire.
Yeah, true.
Either way, there'll be a lot of bad things produced.
But Captain America, what do you do with Captain America?
Just a couple added.
Give him the rubber ears like they had in the
big plastic
movie that they tried to do in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Horror movie. He goes around Europe killing people.
Captain America. He's not American.
Arkham Asylum, is apparently no longer going forward. That was kind of a buzz that was out there today. So I guess Max was going to do this as a series on the streaming service.
Yeah.
Now, some people had said that it was the Reeves Batman universe.
Yes.
But Gunn had noted that it was in his DCU universe. So I don't know. Either way, we'll never know because the project is no longer moving.
Who made
forward.
this happen that it's no longer? Was it Gunn?
No, I'm guessing they have enough on their plate, so they're just shelving stuff.
I actually think, the idea of all these shows are great. You know, it goes to both sides, Marvel and DC. You throw out all these extra things here and there. Just stick with the stuff that works. Movies work. You know, too many ideas coming out. There's so much out there. You can saturate the market so much with.
Technically, there's nothing out for the new DCU yet. So
I know, but you think that should be a slow burn. They should make the movies first, get the attention, then you can start.
They don't have time. They need everything out.
But listen, you want to get it done right. I think this is the last time. I think this is DC's last chance to really make a mark in the movie universe when it comes to
even if these movies fail under Gunn, they're just gonna go back to making independent one-off Batman movies like they've been doing, and that's all they need to do.
Yep.
Batman, Harry Potter. What else do they have?
I don't know. There's so many damn mergers recently. It's hard to keep track of who has what IPs anymore.
You know, like we had to talk a couple of weeks ago about
finally.
Well, I think Bruce, you had to talk. You had to talk about the shows, about the franchises that they need to make new franchise, like the franchises, the old franchises have been around for a long time. When did we talk about that? We talked about it a while ago.
We were talking about when they were talking about mergers and IPs.
The IPs,
yeah.
You know, Look, I love the fact that they would have did a Arkham Asylum series based on the bad guys. You know, because everything now is based off the evil, which they're making everybody's evil, kind of making you relate to the characters that were evil.
Well, they love to turn every villain into an anti-hero.
Yeah.
They want you to sympathize with them.
Exactly.
DC tends to do a little bit better job of having a villain that is a villain. It might be a good villain. You might like that villain, but it's a villain. Marvel's like, let's make everyone your friend.
Yeah. What's the phrase? The villain is only a villain to you and not to himself? Do you think he's the hero or something like that?
Or the hero, you stay enough about the hero to become the villain, something like that.
Well, that's another phrase. Yeah.
Yeah.
A good villain doesn't know that they're a villain.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Thanos. When you look at Thanos, right?
Yeah.
Thanos, he believed that killing half the population would give
Environmentalists always make the worst villains.
Well, he was trying to please death. He was in love with death at that point.
He was trying to please death, but at the same time, he was you think about like the Joker. The Joker's way of thinking, or the Green Goblin. It's like
The Joker's just a psycho.
Curious.
There's no getting around it.
He is.
Alrighty, next on our list, Neon is putting out 2 great movies. I had to bring this up because Neon has been putting out good stuff, and we're starting to get some good alternate horror, like not formulaic, crappy horror movies, but things that are a little better, that can mix a good indie movie with a good horror movie that still has a decent production value to it. Neon Studios, Longlegs was just screened. People seem to very much like it. Bruce won't because Nicolas Cage appears in it.
Yeah, but why is she?
But
But why does she look like she's playing with herself?
she's cutting herself.
Yeah, her
She's
face
cutting
is-
herself.
Yeah,
Get your mind.
But
When I looked at that cover, I thought that said cucked instead of cuckoo.
no, it's
I
cuckoo.
thought it said cucked.
But Longlegs is a good, dark serial killer horror style movie that is getting very good reviews, coming out very soon, as is Cuckoo, which is kind of, from what I've heard, I think Degrassi has seen it or talked to people that have seen it, kind of a demented Shining style
that's pretty cool. I
movie.
like that.
So the trailers for both are available. I would suggest that you all take a look at the trailers if you like horror films and want something that's a little bit different from some of the formulaic stuff that comes out there, because Night Swim was a piece of shit. Sorry, James Wan. So
They can't all be good, Joe. They can't all
some
be good.
some of us want something. Some of us want something a little better. Some of us don't want something from the Conjuring universe again.
Look, they all
Some
can't
of
be
us
Hey,
want
hey,
something a
leave the
little better.
Conjuring alone.
They
All
all
right.
can't be the Terrifier. They all can't be what the Millipede. What was the name? The Centipede.
Human Centipede.
I think it's so
The
people.
millipede? Human millipede, you said?
Is it Millipede?
That was last week's episode of The Boys.
So check out some interesting movies. The movie posters for Deadpool and Wolverine from Thailand were dropped, so we got to look at those. So that was fun because there hasn't been enough marketing for Deadpool and Wolverine yet. So that's what they're seeing in Thailand. For
There's
their
a
posters.
third post. I can't remember what it was, but I was trying to find it. But these are pretty cool. I like their marketing for this. They're really doing some good marketing on this, and hopefully this could bring back the MCU to the style it was.
I mean, this movie's. I mean, this movie's not going to bomb at the box office. They've built it up too much. Too many tickets are sold out already at theaters.
300 million.
No. But the predictions have dropped considerably. It's down to 160, 170.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's still a huge opening
That's still a
weekend
big opening.
nowadays. So, and it's the type of movie that people see multiple times.
Well, listen,
more than likely.
Disney finally got a hit. Inside Out 2 made over $1 billion, man. So they're trying to get back on track.
Yeah.
It's the first.
Kids movies are always.
Yeah.
I know,
I tell
but
you.
it's still. But a lot of kid movies didn't make that much money recently. This is the first kids movie that finally made.
Because it was a known property. The first one did pretty well.
Yeah.
So it was a known property. Parents could take their kids to go see it. They know what they're going to get. It's not some new stuff.
Listen,
kids like the first one, so that stuff stays in theaters and churns. $10, $20 million a week.
Charlotte Nightstar. Listen, I think it's going to be good because there's rumors that he's going to face the Hulk. We're not sure who Hulk is going to face. It's going to be Edward Norton and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. There's a rumor that Robert Downey Jr. was offered a scene, and they said no. But you know how they are. Sometimes they do that lying thing where they lie about it, and all of a sudden you get a surprise. We'll see. But hold on to
They
those
seem
Hulk 181s. You get the Hulk versus the Wolverine in this.
Yeah, they're pulling out all stops for this movie. So, I haven't seen
It's
them
going to be a
promote
bad
like this
movie.
for a while.
Even if it's a bad movie, it's still going to make money.
It is. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what? Did you read the
I don't
article
know.
with Hugh Jackman was saying that it kind of rejuvenated him after 25 years? This movie kind of rejuvenated him back to where he was, and he wants to do a lot more movies. So apparently, him and Tobey Maguire are supposed to be in the next few Avenger movies.
Yep.
That's what they're talking about. So who knows?
Yeah. I'm sure it reinvigorated his bank account. So
Oh, of course it did. Yeah.
and probably
Yeah,
still
Bull
will.
Biscuit, baby. Mr. McGee,
Yep.
you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Right on time. Good job.
That's it.
Gotta have the Bixby.
Hey, Lou Ferrigno should be in this. They should make an appearance. Have Lou Ferrigno in there just as a cameo.
That'd be fantastic.
That would be fantastic, right?
He's still a big dude.
Uh,
For That's Not a Comic Sale of the Week, I decided to go with decanters this week.
Ooh,
gee.
Interesting
I like
novelty decanters.
hmm.
So
Hank
first up on the
Williams,
list, we got the McCormick's Hank Williams Senior decanter, empty, never been filled. That went for $350 on a best offer. That's fun. You know, twist off the head, fill it with booze. And if Hank Senior ain't your cup of tea, there's always Bo Cephas. So
There you go.
Hank Williams Jr.
Hank Williams Jr.
decanter. Not as collectible as Senior, but that went for $75. So that's a nice pair to have. You can have Senior and Junior there.
Junior's had some bad press lately, so
He's a Steeler fan. I gotta love him.
yeah, there you go.
The other fun one was the MASH vodka dispensing novelty system.
I like this one. That's pretty
Yeah, so it's the old school glass IV that you could fill with vodka. For all you MASH fans out there that aren't dead, well, the show was out a long time ago.
It was.
But yeah, that went for $65. Best offer was accepted on that one.
Still runs,
And the last one for you Batman fans, it's a sort of a Batman. Anytime this gets listed, it always gets listed as Batman. This is the Gotham 16-inch tower decanter. So the metal on there, it's hard to see on the front. That big rectangular piece does say Gotham down the front of it, and you got the building. So if you happen to be a Batman fan and you like vodka, it's a decanter. So
just for New York, though, right? I mean, it's just a New York City thing, right? Not really bad.
no, it's not. But everybody puts Batman in the listing for it.
I get why they do. Yeah.
These things normally list for about $65, but somebody snagged one as a buy it now for $38. So,
Good for them.
yeah, if you collect Batman stuff, it would be a kind of a cool little thing to throw in there with it. And it's always good to have something somewhat hidden to hide booze in. So there you go. That's what we got this week.
Put your booze in it.
You put your booze in it. I know. Poor Donner's
Right.
on past. All right. What we got this week, Styx?
So this week we're going to do a little bit different than what we did last week. This week I've got some snippets of a cover featuring the American flag.
Oh, jeez.
And all you got to do is say what the cover is from that little snippet that I've pulled off there. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do.
Little game.
Pretty easy,
little
right?
game, little game.
Yeah. So cover number one, and I give you a hint. So my hint is that it's an independent comic. Not a huge hint, but
It's a Rob Life.
a hint nonetheless.
It's a pretty recognizable cover.
Yeah. I think you should be able to get it if you know. I think it's a pretty good snippet that you can get. What we got there?
I have no idea what this is.
I will give the extra hint. If you read the name of the game, that should help you with this title.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a huge hint. That's a huge hint.
What's the name of the game?
And the name of the game is
The name of the game is Bruce. Pay attention.
Guess the cover featuring the American flag.
American Flag Comics.
American Flag. That's the character.
American Flag issue number 1.
Issue number 1. There you go. If you haven't read American Flag, I would suggest to you to do so. It is a good series.
It is, and it can be found in dollar bins all over the place as well.
Yeah,
So
oh
it's a
yeah,
cheap one to
yeah.
pick up.
There's tons of it in the dollar bins at my place, but I've already read it, so I don't need it. All right, next here we got cover number 2. This is a Silver Age comic book.
It has a lot of groovy covers.
Yeah.
Nick Fury.
Damien, you answered after everything was up. So hush. So easy, answer this one there, Damien. Come on, buddy. Pony up.
No.
Put your mouth where your money is there.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, Nick.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
John Sable.
Duranko.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh,
He's on the round.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, yep. Marvel.
That was around
Strange
there
Tales 167. Great Steranko cover featuring the American flag.
Can never
And
go
of
wrong
course,
with
Mr.
Steranko covers. You can still find Steranko covers out there reasonable.
Yeah, and he's a huge draw too when he goes places. So, all right, number 3, Patriotica. That's right,
This is
Patriotica.
Mickey and Donald.
Dell Comics 115. I don't know. It's definitely
Cover
a Dell
number
Comics.
3. Was it? Even I don't remember. It might have been, or close to. No, this one is not
Golden
Dell.
Key.
These ones are tough because it's volume and number, which makes things messy.
Yeah, the Disney, so many volumes. So I have to. You say, I want to get every Walt Disney comic. Well, good luck to you, because you'll never do it.
The Scrooge McDuck books from Disney, those are actually doing pretty good. Why are they shooting fireworks again in my neighborhood? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I got a bag of fireworks over there. I'm going to shoot off tomorrow night over here.
Oh.
What the fuck, man?
They were like 60% off today.
It's over.
It's 60% off, so pick up as much as you can. Let's go.
Get those
It's
old
still
fireworks.
40% chance of you blowing your hand off. So
That's a nice cover.
Yeah.
10 cents. Damn,
That's
man.
why I have other people do it.
yeah, I really like this cover. The old revolutionary drum and quarter. So
Amazing Spider.
And I'm still amazed at the fact that Goofy can walk and talk and Pluto doesn't. Fucking 2 dogs and they do the same thing. I don't care what the Grassy says. Freaking Goofy's a dog, Pluto's a dog. Jesus Christ.
all right, cover number 4. Well, if you couldn't figure it from the waist there, it's a Superman cover.
Yo, it's either fireworks or gunshots. I don't know what's going on, but
But there's a handful of Superman flag.
There's a lot of
Is he-
Superman.
Is either
Patriotic
Superman
covers.
43
actually,
or
cover-
44?
well, the cover,
Or it could be
Superman I
Superman
like.
230 something. No
well, the cover of
homage.
Superman, was that Jerkins? Yeah, non Jerkins.
You said jerking?
Jerkins?
Jerkins. No, I like the cyborg Superman cover of him holding the flag. That's a cool cover.
Oh,
But that's
yeah.
not the cyborg Superman. So.
The one I like
Or-
is the
Important
one
with
with him.
Jurgens. You don't want to get chafed.
Yeah,
Jerkins, yeah.
yeah. The one I like with him is the one with the flag, and he's got the eagle in his hand, and that's
43 has I know 43 has a flag cover.
yeah.
One something is a homage. 54, 53 had in the 90s had a cover. Oh,
There we go.
There you go.
Superman Volume 2,
Yay.
number
Nice
53.
patriotic cover.
Yeah.
that's when he gave up his American citizenship.
All right, here's cover number 5. That's a no hint needed. I think this, if you know the scowl on the cover, you'll know what the cover is.
It is a modern book.
It is a modern book. It is. I think it's growing in popularity. I think the series is underappreciated for what it is.
Hello, Corey Branch.
You've stumbled
Hello,
upon
welcome in.
the fun that is the game that we have every week with Styx.
Don't know the artist or the issue, poser.
Not
Love it with the
easy
chat.
to do.
Yeah.
All right, and our answer is
Oh,
Supreme Power,
Hey.
number 4.
Yeah, there's not a lot of patriotic style covers on modern books
There really aren't.
in comparison to Golden Age, but
Mhm.
Well,
Oh,
if you do
different
find a couple,
time.
there's a couple of out
Yeah.
there holding the American flag.
there's a
Yeah.
few, but not as many as you would think.
Well, yeah, I agree with Bruce. You know, the time was patriotic because we had the world wars, you know, and stuff like that. So that patriotism was very much in. So everyone got behind it. So
No Captain Britain comics? No.
Only if he's losing.
that's right.
So for our covers this week,
Yay.
yeah, I know it's a trope that other people have used this week as well, but I figured I'd just put
Who
together
cares?
some
We're
fun
all
covers.
Listen,
Uh,
unfortunately, everybody has to do the same
Yep.
thing because that's what's out there. It's the 4th
And-
of July to celebrate. There you go.
In no way is this some comprehensive list. I'm sure I left a lot of things off of this list, like Patriotica.
Yeah, that's it.
But that's something special for me that lives in my heart, not for everybody. So I tried to just start with themes and then kind of work my way
Ooh.
through. So in terms of things like Revolutionary War and things like that, and Civil War, you got Red Badge of Courage. Again, a great Classics Illustrated
Right.
cover. You got Jerry Drummer. Golden Age books were great for showing us good patriotic covers, and then I wish I could list all the Schoenberg covers, but I can't
Wow.
because
There's a lot.
well, I didn't want to offend
yeah.
anybody with
We don't want to get
with a
we
lot
don't
of
want to
these
get
covers.
demonetized this week.
There's a large number of jingoistic covers
But you know what? It
during
just-
World War
that
II.
sucks. That sucks because you
It
can't
does.
speak your speech. So that's just bullshit, man. It is showing
But-
something that was a comic book that's part of history. Come on,
It-
man.
Yeah, but it still goes against the rules and regulations of
I know, but the
social
fucking rules and
media
regulations are stupid.
It is. So
But-
I tried to sway away from those. Some of those titles are in here, but different covers. Then we got a nice Uncle Sam on Real Life Comics. We'll see a good bit of Uncle Sam, especially in National.
So we can't show Captain America punching a certain somebody.
Well, that cover's overdone anyway. Everybody's seen
You
that
say,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't realize with these Classics Illustrated, there's just a couple good Ben Franklin covers. This is the same issue.
I love that Ben Franklin with Superman.
These apparently Classics Illustrated did kind of a comic style cover and painted covers for some of their issues as well. So you had the more comic-esque art on the biography of Benjamin Franklin, but you also had a version that came out which was a painted cover. So these are some of your earliest variants, if you will,
One
in
is
terms
15
of
cent, the
comics.
other's 10 cent, right? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're different shades, different colors, the same
Yeah.
cover, but it's just
And I had to throw in the Adventure Comics because we were on a Ben Franklin jag here, so I had
Yeah,
to
I
throw
love that
in the
one.
old
That's
Adventure
perfect.
Comics with Ben Franklin there.
Thank you, Superman.
Star Spangled Comics, you got some good, more Revolutionary War style covers. Detective had a nice one as well.
you got Tomahawk Hot 2.
Yeah. Hey, she's as American as I want. I'm happy with her being
gotta
the
send
symbol
It's got to be
of
Shaq.
the
What do you want?
spirit of America that lives in my heart.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, you got a nice Detectives Comics cover, which was a World War II cover, but you kind of had the span from Revolutionary all the way back there, which was nice. It's a nice black cover as well.
I like that cover.
Yeah.
The Boy Commandos.
Yeah.
What the Detective Comics?
Yeah, the Detective was great.
Yeah. It's a sharp cover. Robin's not a total toolbox on the cover like almost.
You're lucky to get that in a 3.0.
I know. It's a black cover, man.
What is?
I'd be happy with it for real.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of kids comics around that time as well that were more cartoon based. So you got the Super Comics there.
I'm afraid to look it up.
And TikTok Tales as well. Real Life Comics did a lot. You had a lot of books back then that would do just historical stories and stuff like that in anthologies. So
there's Paul Revere and the horse I let him borrow.
This one is fun. You can read about James Fenimore Cooper or Michael Faraday or James Stewart or Irving Berlin, or read about Paul Revere. So that was kind of nice. Stars and Stripes, just a very basic patriotic comic where you had all of your fun, bad, golden age, poorly drawn characters in it as well.
It looks like the guy from Stakeout too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they gave that guy some skinny ass legs in the Stars and Stripes, man.
Yeah, you had some interesting art back in the golden age. Not everything was as beautiful as we remember. But Stars and Stripes also had some fun covers as well. In terms of flag covers, you had a Foremost, nice basic flag cover. Same with Ace Comics.
Gotta get some Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighter covers.
Joe, just for FYI, that Detective 78 just sold in April a 5.5 for $1,140.
That's not really bad.
That's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all.
It's a great cover.
For Detective that close to Batman's first appearance, it's not too bad. It's,
the 9.4 sold for $11,000 in last year.
Oh, damn. Not until 9.8. There's probably no 9.8s.
Doesn't come up that very often for sale.
Pretty much in the first 50-ish, issues of Detective with Batman. That's not bad. Speed Comics. We got a couple of those. That Miss America cover is still one of my favorite patriotic covers. I love it. We know she has boobs because there's a shadow. It's wonderful. They cared.
Oh, that's what I thought it was dirt.
They cared enough to shade in.
Yeah, her pillows are dirty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my! Nothing like a Carrie reference. We got some fun All-American comics. A lot of comics of people punching people, which is always fun.
Like a bar fight. It's not even patriotic.
I love this Wonder Woman. This is Wonder Woman 7.
Wonder Woman books. I like.
So you're getting, this is very early run Wonder Woman.
Like
great cover. You got the famous Tube Sitters.
I love that
World's
cover.
Finest.
Yeah, I love that cover so much.
On the battleship, showing their big guns to everybody. But World's Finest, I thought World's Finest would have more patriotic covers, but they didn't really.
Yeah.
That All-Star Comics. Oof.
Robin shaking the hand of a soldier, finding out what a real hero is. And you got All-Star Comics, good fun little flag carrying cover. Hawkman there, which is an odd character to choose to carry the flag, but sure.
Yep. Let's have an alien carry our flag.
Catman, I love Catman books. All the covers of Catman are great. Heritage just had an auction a couple months back with a lot of Catman books. They always go for a serious.
You know what's funny?
Grip.
A lot of these old time books are now going up to auctions. I guess the people are passing away, and there's nobody to take them. Take them on.
Especially a lot of the Golden Age collectors. A lot of them are getting old and getting rid of their collections and things like that. So
yeah.
And of course you get a lot of books where they're trying to hawk war bonds.
Buy war bonds.
Yeah.
War
National Comics, where you have Uncle Sam just beating the shit out of everybody. It is a fun set of books. There's some covers I couldn't show in here because he was taking it to our friends that live on an island. But the
I like the third one.
the one in the middle, the child looks so scary looking. I don't know
He
who
looks like a
was
Chucky
drawing
doll.
his eyes, but yeah, the one on the far right is definitely one of the best and most recognizable.
Where's Uncle Sam's hand? The other one. Just
I know,
saying.
right?
Just
That's
saying.
why.
That's why he looks like that. Just saying.
If you don't pay your taxes,
At the hell of a reach.
Uncle Sam gets you good.
But I mean, you can't knock Uncle Sam riding the bomb with a small boy on his back with a best wishes to Adolf.
I thought that was James Gunn for a second.
Yeah. James Gunn and his brother.
Ah.
Yeah, National Comics had a lot of really good Uncle Sam patriotic covers within this series, and you get to see Uncle Sam go beat the shit out of a lot of people.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to have a Feast of Lies for Fawcett books because
I was going to yell at you. Actually.
Fawcett has actually some of the best.
Yes.
And my favorite of kind of the patriotic covers from the wartime. The Captain Marvel, Forward America is just a great cover.
Listen, the Wild Comics with was it Mary Marvel?
Mary Marvel.
How come her skirt don't go up when she's flying? Not the air.
Well, she's moving. She's moving this way. She's not moving backwards.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You gotta wait till she comes down. That's what's.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Marilyn Monroe then.
Like I said,
Pole dancing Captain Marvel Jr.
There's Bruce's favorite Captain Marvel Jr.
There you go.
I have a lot of Captain Marvel Jr. books.
Waxing that pole to get that flag up there.
Woo!
Ride that pole.
Wiz Comics is great. Captain Midnight, also a Fawcett title. Where you got some nice flags.
Harrier of the Air.
Wait, go back to that Captain Midnight. He looks like he could be a Jedi.
Yeah.
Captain Handsome.
Makes no sense.
Of course, you had a bunch
he's
of
been called
covers
Hot Sip this week.
within Disney as well. These Walt Disney comics and stories, these 10 centers are interesting with the volume number and stuff like that. So when you're looking at them, it's fun to keep up with where they are in the run.
He likes to reach into pockets. That's
You're trying to say that
yes.
Uncle Sam was Harvey Weinstein of the day?
Oh, jeez. We imply stuff here. We don't say it, Dom. Imply. That's what makes it more funny.
And I was surprised there wasn't a lot of action books. The Superman title seemed to have the patriotic covers, whereas Action Comics did not seem to have much. There was the one on the far right with the little,
Well, you have all the newest stuff with Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters.
What are you talking about?
The DC books.
Yes.
Who brought him here?
I
I
don't know what the hell Robin's
I'm not going to
doing.
say about that Batman.
they're headed to Mordor.
Robin's being a jackass like he always is in Golden Age Batman. For some reason, there's plenty of room on that goddamn eagle. Why you're on his shoulders? I don't know. But keep on buying war bonds.
It's called Robin Needs a New Car.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Off
Oh,
to
boy.
Mordor.
And of course, Captain America covers the Golden Age, especially
Really
the
good
Schomburg
covers.
stuff. The Schomburg stuff, you can literally stare at a single Schomburg cover for 20 minutes and keep just finding weird shit that he drew in there because it's like he's one of those ones that suffered from the "Are you done yet?" No, let me put one more thing in. But they're crazy and they're fun covers. So that timely run on Captain America was great. In terms of the next kind of phase you got, because you kind of got a big pause for a while. People weren't putting out tons of patriotic books during Vietnam. But for the bicentennial, you did start to get some stuff that came out. So there's this Captain America's Bicentennial Battles. It's a Treasury special, so it contains a bunch of different stories. It's a big anthology.
Is that the? What did the cover for that?
That's Kirby. That's
Kirby, right? Kirby.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
mostly
right,
all
it's
Kirby.
Kirby right
it's
there.
mostly all
Kirby
Kirby art in
Princess
there.
Detective.
Yeah.
Blonde.
But if you like your Kirby cap, it's a good book to have. There's a lot in there. Got a little Dennis the Menace. Yeah, why not? It's fun, random bicentennial cover. You got some of the weird magazines as well, like Mad, putting out fun stuff because satire is fun as well. It's great. Probably my favorite bicentennial cover is the Sergeant Rock cover. It's just a fantastic cover. The Superman Salutes is a nice one as well. You get some good classic Superman on there. And you had one of the electric companies had a bicentennial special for the Spidey Super Stories as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
11, 12.
You had a bicentennial issue of Captain Falk as well. It's wonderful Kirby eyes. Action Comics. You had this weird bicentennial from 1976 to 1776 little storyline, which ran over this issue and I think the one prior after.
Superman gets hit, but it's Clark Kent who lands in the past.
And I got to put in some Archie books, so nothing wrong with the good Josie and the Pussycats.
I got hit so hard my alter ego landed in the past.
And again, Mad Magazine and the Marvel label Crazy Magazine had some some covers as well. I always forget that Marvel used to put out Crazy. I just had to have a run of some fun Cap books that were a little not Golden Age. I always like the For Presidents, like the Wonder Woman one. Anytime you have a hero running for president or being urged to run for president, those are always fun storylines. And again, you just got some good Cap. There's really no bad Cap book for patriotic.
And they kind of ruined it. The Flag Smasher should have been a dude in the Bucky and.
I was perfectly fine with how they did it.
I know, but the way they did it, it should have been better. I understand it was COVID times and stuff like that, but it could have been much better. I enjoyed it, but you could see that it was spliced and redid it. Yeah, so.
a lot of that got rewritten because of the pandemic.
COVID, because it was chemical.
Chemical, it was too close to the real thing, so they had to change it.
You got a nice Jim Lee cap there.
I like that. That's a good cover.
It's a nice cover.
Yeah, I do like the Captain America No More cover as well.
I like that the Statue of Liberty World Trade Center.
Yeah,
really nice.
That Cap 50 is a nice issue. And again, in terms of patriotic covers, there were a handful of books that came out around 9/11. I just chose a few. There's this Artist Responds series. There was the 9/11 Emergency Relief series. You had the black cover from Amazing Spider-Man. There was Marvel put out that Call of Duty series about firemen and first responders.
Yep.
And of course, there was a graphic novel adaptation of the 9/11 report, which I just found weird. So I just felt like throwing it in.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Just a few ladies. The Supergirl covers are fun and iconic. They're very recognizable. I had to throw a little more Golden Age in there because Pat Patriot is awesome.
Oh yeah, Pat Patriot definitely.
In
Glory Canyon. Who's Canyon? Woo.
The Animaniacs cover is fantastic.
Hello, nurse.
Again, you can't go wrong with an Archie cover.
Yep.
And then I started to stretch the limits a little bit. I loved Pinup Pete. it's a great story of the loves of G.I. Casanova. And I love that cover. So
Girl in every port.
So Pinup Pete had to make it on there. He's dropping panties left and right.
There you go.
The Bombshells one was a little bit of a stretch, but Wonder Woman had the stars on there, so I gave it to him. And the Bombshell series in general kind of has that good World War II feel to it in terms of all of these covers of the Golden Age. So, like I said, these books can still be found in dollar bins for some reason. I don't know why Bombshells and Bombshells United never catch on, but it doesn't.
Well, Bloodshot. There you go. That's a good cover.
In terms of our indies, we got a Bloodshot, we got some American Flag, we got some Rocketeer in there as well. Great Dave Stevens cover.
I just got
the
that
Rocketeer cover.
Yeah, I showed you guys enough Spank covers. And finally, just some nice Captain America. You got Fell Cap there, and then you got Michael
Rising Stars.
Straczynski's Rising Stars. That was a good one. And that's what we got for patriotic covers this week. It was a short week for me. I had a lot going on, and it was a holiday week, so it was a little rough getting through finding everything that I wanted to find. So maybe we'll do a little spicier follow up at some point for.
Since we're doing
for those that
did patriotic covers, I want to show you some patriotic covers I have, if you don't mind.
Yay!
Little show and tell.
Yep.
I have Captain America 34 newsstand, the Alex Ross cover signed. I love it. Good newsstand. And I have a commission piece on Amazing Spider-Man 36. You've probably seen this, the Twin Towers drawn on the black cover. I showed this before.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Nice.
Oh, that was it.
Nice.
Good, very nice.
That's all you got for me?
Yep, that's it. That's all I could find in the 4 minutes that I had to do it.
There's a lot of modern day covers too. That like the Transformers, the All Hail Megatron cover with Optimus Prime, the cover with the flag, which is a good cover.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot out there. It's one of those tough things when you're looking through for covers to try to put stuff together. I might have to have a spotlight on Patriotica next week, a small mini spotlight, because I feel bad for leaving her out of here, but I can't just put a couple covers in there. I need to go above and beyond for that character. So maybe we'll toss in a little mini spotlight next week.
Okay, sounds good.
For the for the filthier fans out there, and I hope there are many of you. I have a little new segment, just a discussion segment tonight. Is that a thing?
Is this a thing?
Is this a thing? So we're just going to kind of pick a topic and talk about it. And maybe you agree with it, maybe you disagree with it, maybe it is a thing, maybe it isn't a thing, but they're just some discussion topics. Power Girl is nice as well, but not that many patriotic covers on her. All right, so as we were talking about before, is this a thing? A lot of people are prejudging a lot of movies based on set stills that are not officially released set stills, that are just random pictures that people are taking on set and releasing them. So first we had somebody, have a Batman one there. This is Batman on the CW. Batman has no cape. Catwoman one's wearing a leather jacket and a helmet. This movie's going to flop so hard. Just a reminder that the first Batman movie did quite well. It made over $700 million, putting it in, I believe, 4th place of all time for Batman movies. So it did quite well. But what we're seeing now, of course, is everything under the sun that is a James Gunn production. Getting every single screenshot of every single character, like the bad Guy Gardner. A lot of people are saying this looks like CW in terms of the costume design. So, is it unfair to really judge these movies or prejudge some of these movies based on released set photos?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff you get in the stills, you're not seeing whatever touch up they do in post and special effects and all that other good stuff. You're just seeing the straight out shot, and that might not even be the final shot. It might just be sometimes they could do it in studio because maybe it'll look better. So you don't know.
Yeah, the CGI hasn't put in yet. They take thousands of shots. And listen, I've been on movie sets, so they do a few scenes, different angles, different shots, and then you're lucky if it actually is the what they're going to use. They can use something totally different. So, people taking pictures, and there's always people that are criticizing whatever comes out. You have to give it a chance before the movie even comes out. It's just the shots they're filming it. It's not.
I see a lot of the complaints about this set photos from the same people that didn't support movies that failed in the box office, that they use as examples of better costumes and better models and better CG. If you would have went to go see those movies,
Exactly.
we would have got those sequels and continuations. But boycotting movies and talking shit about movies doesn't help. Just saying.
Right. That's right.
I'm looking forward to seeing Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner in live action. They could be wearing a sack of potatoes, and I'm still going to watch the movie.
Well,
Superman's suit was pretty much a sack of potatoes, all bunched up and stuff. But these are Maxwell Lord corporate suits they're wearing. These aren't their, I don't know, mother-made suits or suits they created. So,
right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure knowing Maxwell Lord, and if he's going by comics, they will all be quitting by the end of the movie anyway, and they'll be getting their own suits.
Yeah. So we could do our side by side there, or a little back and forth comparison.
Also, Dumb and Dumber. Put Jim Carrey Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. It's hard, especially when they're not officially released set photos, that people are just snapping random pictures. I'm hoping that in post-production and everything, a lot of this stuff gets cleaned up.
Of course it is. It's going to get cleaned up.
And no one noticed that there's in a couple of the set photos from earlier this week, there's a guy standing there in all green. Nobody said a word about that guy. Obviously, it's Metamorpho.
Yeah, exactly. That, and then, like I said, you talk about the costumes. We're very blessed with finally getting to see accurate comic book outfits in live action. Back in the day, they used to look like shit. Now they look so much better. It's people want to complain about anything they could possibly complain about. The people out there with the trolls that have no life, that live in the basement of their mom's apartment.
What are you, Marco?
Yeah, I'm gonna be Marco now because it's true. It actually is true. Look, at the end of the day, give it some time. Look, it may not be your cup of tea. It may not be, dude. This is the most accurate costumes in DC, Marvel, anywhere that we're getting. We should be very happy that we're getting this stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the script could suck, but the outfits look good. You know what?
And remember Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll see.
Nice.
Little teaser. Little teaser of what's coming.
There you go. But like at the end of the day, once everything is touched up, once goes into production, you're gonna see much a different look of what the outfit is. So give it some time.
They'll shine it up in post or whatever they have to do.
And
25% of the film is outside. The other 75 is all inside the studio. So,
and on the rumor wire before we got on the show, I had seen thanks to Dom's feeds of rumor mills that
what
possibly Giancarlo Esposito was cast as GW George Washington Bridge for Captain America Brave New World. If you're not familiar with this lovely character,
holy shit.
Yeah.
Liefeld, what have you done?
If this gets confirmed, I can't imagine it moving spec books too much because the spec book is X-Force 1. So take that as you like it. He appears for the first time in X-Force 1. If you still have him in your poly bag with your Deadpool card, good on you. But yeah. So
not a major character from what I remember.
No.
I'm telling you, I like the fact they take obscure characters that you don't see that no one was asking for. They just put them on the screen, And if
hopefully they get his head to body proportions a little closer in the movie.
So bad.
This is I don't know.
That's
did Liefeld blow to get a job at Marvel?
I think Liefeld's he's gonna do movies next. I heard that he's gonna do movies and he wants to wear he wants to be CGI'd in one of these characters where they are in these comic books. He would love
hopefully they CGI him with no feet. That'll get him.
Long ass feet.
Where are my feet?
Ridiculously huge eyes.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't know. The whole fact is that the magic of movies, you can make someone look
plenty of pouches. Yeah.
And listen, besides, you don't have to be jacked, man. A lot of these characters don't have to be jacked. They, as long as they give a good performance and, portray the character as a amazing force. You don't have to be jacked to be a superhero or just.
You did in the 90s.
Exactly. This is the 90s.
In the 90s.
It's like the He-Man figures.
In the 90s.
Remember, all the He-Man figures were big in the 80s. They had all the figures. They were all jacked. Everybody was jacked.
Yeah.
Well, Styxboy had to be jacked.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. To bring a Shield-related character in. God knows what Shield is or at now, based on that shit show that they had for Secret Invasion, because that was that was awful.
I know. It's just that the fact is that Liefeld really over exaggerates the character. We all know that.
Over exaggerates. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Over exaggerates. Doesn't understand human anatomy either way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh well. Since we have a little bit of time left, Dom, would you like to add any color commentary concerning the Acolyte?
Oh, thank you. What? Very much so. Thank you.
Those are no moons.
Yeah,
well, the Acolyte, you know what?
That was courtesy Styx.
Let Dom speak. This is Dom's time.
I can't talk. I'm enjoying the Acolyte. As much as a lot of people are destroying it and trashing it and saying it sucks and all these things, if you look deeper into it, it actually is really good, man, on what they're going with. And like I said last week, for all you young teens out there that love your Twilight, you got the seduction of the dark side that's happening. You got a good-looking dude, a good-looking dude that's trying to seduce a girl, and that's the dark side for you. I thought that was funny. I was like, wow, they're gonna finally show a butt crack in Star Wars, which freaking people are losing their shit to begin with this. They're talking about this. First, they said, oh, Star Wars is for kids. No, it's not. It should do this, do that. No, Star Wars should be more for adults. They show some stuff in it that's more adult type of stuff, and people lose their shit. Oh, look what he's doing now. So no matter
how can they do that?
No matter what they do, they're gonna complain. I think the Acolyte, you know what? Yes. Is there some cringy, some things that I wish I
Is that
could.
cringy? What are you, a 15-year-old girl?
No, I'm just saying, I'm just saying the fact is that there's some things in it that
I don't need the gerbil kung fu. Either you want to set it, you want to set a serious tone. I really want to find out what happened to my witch coven. Were they all massacred by the Jedi? So I'm going to ask you, the only person that knows right now, gerbil kung fu, oil in my face.
Well, they have to have a funny character. It's Star Wars.
They don't have to do shit.
I know,
they can do whatever they want. They can make it see all serious, and that's fine.
You know what made me laugh when
all serious Star Wars?
Pip shot, the best was when Pip shot the oil out, hit her in the eye, and she did that like that cartoon scream. Like,
oh god,
I was laughing at that. I thought that was
funny.
It was funny. At the end of the day, I see where they're trying to go, but I love the fact how it's making you sympathize with the Sith. That you can different ways that the Jedi are strict. Like, you got to do it this way. If you don't do this way, you're wrong. Listen, both sides, and that's what any war. Every person that fights one another, they have their point of view and the good and bad. Because you live for a country that fights and you want to protect yourself. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you have to look at the other side too. Their reasoning. So there's two sides, and I like what they're doing with making the Sith and making you sympathize with the Sith and think, wow, the Sith. But the seduction part, there was always a seduction part with
that's
the Sith.
If he's a Sith.
Who?
If he's a Sith.
Oh, he's not even a Sith. Listen, I'm still saying that he has his master. He's the apprentice. He's trying to get an acolyte to kill his master, and it's going to turn out being Darth Plagueis or maybe something else. Who knows? I don't know, but we'll see. At the end of the story,
what if May becomes Darth Plagueis?
I don't think May. Actually, you know what? I don't think
they're not that dumb.
No,
they're not that dumb.
That would be funny though.
I
would sit back with popcorn.
I don't think May's gonna become Darth Plagueis, but the fact is that Quimir is saying that he's old. He's better. So that means it's going with the fact that he's been around for a long time. So this is
it has been established that the dark side of the Force can extend your life.
Exactly. We don't know yet. So there's a lot of different aspects. And I was just reading an article. Mundi, people complaining about his age.
Read?
I always read, man. Son. Yeah, dude, man.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I love you,
I know you. Hey, listen, the whole fact is that they're complaining about his age. They just opened the door for Mundi's freaking origin story from Dark Horse. Can come over now and Legends, and now you could have an extended backstory of that character. And people complain about the smallest fucking things, man.
Still eats BK, a blaster like a bitch in Return of the Sith.
Yo, BK, Kenny's not, Kathleen Kenny's not paying me anything. Look, don't get me wrong. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff I wish that they would do better, and I wish that but at the end of the day, this is our Star Wars. This is what's coming out. Hey, I'm not going to hate something I grew up with, and I'm not going to be one of those guys that friggin' want to friggin' throw hateful shit out there to people who are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it much more than I thought I would, and I like I thought this episode. Yes, it was slow pace. The only thing that bothers me about Disney's Star Wars and shows in general, the length. They get all that money, make them an hour long. That's what I asked. An hour long, so you can have the character. You can look. People are complaining about they kept going back and forth from Soul and May to Osha and friggin' Quimir. They kept going back quick, because the show was only 29 fucking minutes long. What do you want?
Yeah, I do have some issues with those.
You can have a lot more say, a lot more time with those characters. And
I don't necessarily. I don't even need. I don't need that much more in length of the. You can keep it the same runtime. I'd rather have 4 episodes that were an hour long than chopped up 20. By the time you sit down and start to get into the story, and then realize there's dialogue that makes no sense, it's over. You're getting credits, and you're like, "What the hell just happened?" Now I gotta wait till next week.
The ending of the episode with her putting the helmet on, it should have been a little bit more than just that. But I understand that they wanted to like on a cliffhanger. But 29-minute long episodes, 30 minutes, no, an hour. You have the money to make them as long as Game of Thrones, freaking House of Dragons, freaking The Boys. Do it. If you do that, you might have a lot more people saying, you know what? There's a lot more dialogue to the story. You can get, because people think the dialogue is rushed. In a way, it might be because there's more.
Here's my
Some
concern.
cases.
Here's my concern. There's not a ton of dialogue in the show, but chunks of the dialogue they do have are dumb as fuck and don't make any goddamn sense.
But the listening part, there are some of the stuff that they say, like Vanessa Rowe. She said a couple of things that make you question, like, wow, is she the big baddie now? Because the way things are, the way she said things, it's like certain words, like Quagmire is just very, like, he's straightforward. He's lying through his teeth because he wants to get us to the dark side. But the fact is, the way he's saying some of the words, the
She could just be cranky in her old age. She's 150 years old.
116 years old.
You're also not going to be I guess distracted by Vanessa Rowe's personality during her dialogue either.
But her with the words that she said, words like that's a new catchphrase that I got for some reason. Words make freaking shirts.
Hamlet now? You quoting Hamlet now, Styx?
It's not even. I'm not even ranting. I'm saying I'm enjoying the show. I want to see. I would like it to be an hour long. You give 8 episodes, make them much longer to give more of the dialogue and the dialect from the characters that it doesn't sound rushed a little bit.
Stupid things take me out of a story, and when the episodes are that short, it just makes me angry. I was left with being partially angry, so much so that I couldn't enjoy the very last scene because the scene before. What's May saying to Saul on the ship? I want to know what the hell happened. I want to know what the hell. Tell me. And Saul's like, something happened. Lights are flashing.
Well,
and then at the end, he's like, I've waited 16 years to say this, so you're gonna listen. I was like, what? She's been asking you dumbass.
I know, but you know what?
I think he realized that they were coming. So he had to get out of there quick.
You could rationalize whatever stupidity for that dialogue was, but it's bad. It's just bad. You got tons of writers on these things. Just tighten it up a little bit. That's what happens with
the short time. If they had more time, if they made them an hour long, that dialogue could have been so much better, and some extra words could have been put in there that made it make sense. Hey, look, I salute. This show is running on Quagmire and Soul. I think those are the 2 best characters in this show, in my eyes. That they are yin and yang, basically. And the fact is that, they both, Soul is supposedly the good guy, but he did something wrong. And look, they killed those witches through the Force. So that's the only way those witches were killed, through the Force. And it was the way they killed them. And that's why the one witch is still not there. That's why I still think that she's going to be Plagueis. And I don't care, Curl, whatever her name is, she's Plagueis. And people are going to hate that. But when Disney made Plagueis canon, and there's that one little thing in the magazine that has his hood and his eyes showing, it could be anybody. Quagmire is not Plagueis. Freaking May is not going to be Plagueis. Vanessa Rowe is not Plagueis. Freaking Ocean's not Plagueis. That one of the witches is going to be,
I don't mind.
One of the witches is going to be, I think, Plagueis, and that's what's going to be. That's how it's going to end. You're going to see that, and because when the witches died, all right, you might see her now in tomorrow this week when they show the 7th episode and they show the flashbacks for May's side.
That was my question for you, Dom, as well. What percentage of episode 7 do you think will be flashbacks? Because again, same director from 3
all of it,
and 7.
All of it.
That's not going to be all of it. It's going to be it's going to be all flashback. No, it's going to be part flashback, part friggin'.
You're going to get the opening, you're going to get the flashback, then you're going to get your closing, and it's going to be 35 minutes.
The ending, you're going to have more where you finally see. I think the ending, you're going to get the reveal of what's been going on at the end of episode 7, and then episode 8.
3 more episodes? Is it 3 more episodes?
2.
Two
There's
more.
only 2 episodes.
I'm hearing
left, so-
that the whole episode is gonna be flashback.
and that's
Nah,
gonna be bullshit to me.
I don't think they're gonna do another flashback episode because Soul has to go back to Brendok. Soul is gonna go because they have scenes from the stills from behind the scene, and still you have a little pieces left for the trailer that have to show. So I don't think there's much more in the trailer. I think episode 8 is gonna be all brand new stuff.
They got to show the witch taking control of the Wookiee Jedi and killing everybody.
Yeah.
He was under the control of the witches. That's why he killed everybody. He killed everybody. Wookiee Jedi killed everyone because he was under the control of witches. But they still haven't shown the scene.
So
where
he
he's fighting.
killed all the witches because he was under the control of the witches.
No,
Is
he's
that what you're
actually
saying?
under the
Yes,
control of the
yes.
witches.
The witch used him to kill everybody else.
To kill all
She
the
wanted to
other
kill
witches.
Kanaka
Yes.
Well, why would she kill?
Tobin.
Why would she kill the witches?
No, he got the blue,
Killed the Jedi.
And the
black
Jedi's.
eyes. He got the black eyes. I think
Just kill the
they were
Jedi.
because with the explosion.
Eh.
No, he didn't kill them because they died from the Force. The Force, they got all choked, all freaking choke slammed.
I mean,
Somebody got
you
power.
saw in
Black
the
hole slam.
Well,
little
actually,
bit that was released, you do see Kelnaka attacking the Jedi and
Tobin,
fighting
yes.
with the Jedi. So
all right.
unless that's a complete throwaway that they're not going to use at all, more than likely it's what's going to be part of the flashback of this episode. But if they do a whole freaking flashback episode,
I'm gonna tell
then
you
it's
this.
just, and then it's going back to the same old Star Wars of let me give you 40 flashbacks and never progress the story that we've been working on. That's
You
in
know,
the
so the one thing somebody's complaining about, there was a complaints that the fact is that because of the witches is the reason why they didn't want to train Anakin. And they're saying that
What?
witches were the reason why Anakin wasn't getting trained. They didn't want to train Anakin. So
I don't think this is going to connect to anything present. I really don't.
no, it's
Right.
not. Because,
I mean, not present. And
straight from the teeth, Jedi. Straight from the teeth.
I don't think it's going to connect to
well,
the fandom.
Leslie
and-
Headland said
or
that
Anakin.
there's going to be a definitive ending on this, which is good. You end it, and you can open the door for a season 2. I don't know if they're going to get to season 2. You know what? But look,
Oh, it wasn't written for season 2.
well, season 2's on the
They
board.
said they
right
have a season 2.
now. Look, my thing is, I have to look as much as I had my my gripes with things with Disney and stuff like that. Them taking chances with brand new stuff. You have to take
Well,
chances
They have to.
progress. You have to.
Yep.
But I do have to say one thing.
There you go.
That Jedi Mog was the most fucking pansy as fuck that I've ever seen. I don't care, that guy Mog. He could be the fucking villain of everything. I don't know. That motherfucker, I didn't. I'm like, what the hell is that? That pissed me off. I'm like, what the hell is that? But
What, British accent pissed you off?
no, it didn't piss me off. Just that he was, I don't know, so timid. Oh, Vernestra.
He's a yes man, Don. That's all he is.
Yeah,
He's the yes man of the.
Aren't you a
council.
yes man at your job? And they said the same thing about you?
No, I'm not just in that job. I always question. I get my boss mad because I always tell him. I always
The
tell him shit, man.
Jedi in this feel very corporate. They just have
But very
a
corporate, but very timid. I want to see fucking strong ass Jedi, but
You got to realize they didn't have a threat. So they weren't training like they should have.
right there were
They-
you don't tell me, you can't tell me that they don't have fucking goddamn Jedi that are fucking that look fucking strong, like that dude. That dude's a tough motherfucker.
They
You
were
got
only
Jedi's
trained.
doing badass shit in the High Republic comics. They're, so it's not like they've been
Yeah.
totally
that's like-
complacent.
That's like what 100 years even before this, right? Or 50 years
Well,
before
100
this?
years. Well, the whole
100
thing is that
years.
now all eyes are Venestra. Venestra because of the markings on Vimir's back. So who
It's
knows?
not like Luke was the most masculine Jedi ever.
Yeah, but he was
Maybe-
much more stronger than the dude that went
Just
up to Venestra.
saying.
I
I
don't know.
won't say it. I won't say it.
Just saying.
Say it. Come on, say it.
Nope. I can
Yeah,
say it.
come on, say it.
Nope. I can say it.
We're an open forum.
Okay.
Say it.
I will
Say
keep
it.
my thoughts to myself.
No, say it. Say it. Your thoughts deceive you.
Nope.
You gotta say it. You gotta let them out. Nah,
My thoughts can deceive me, but my mouth can get me in trouble. So there you
nah. Listen. At the end of the day, I'm enjoying the show. I think it's very interesting on the concept of what's going on. Like I said, I don't know if there will be other things that are going to be pushing forward with this. more sticking to the books and the comic books, but it's something new. It's a different twist on what's going on. And people hating the fact that the Jedi were bad. No, that group of Jedi were stupid. The way they thought things. They didn't expect other things to happen. They just took it like it's easy breezy. And they made mistakes. They tried fucking covering their tracks.
Well,
it's like any law enforcement. You have people that just think just because they're in law enforcement, everything's gonna be hunky dory and nothing happens. But shit happens. It shares the wall fast.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. Episode 5 made you see one thing, that everything is up. At least Leslie Headland is willing to kill off main characters. Fucking Dave Filoni doesn't. Kill the characters. It makes it much more compelling when you kill off characters. Yeah. You kill them. Instead of freaking bringing back freaking goddamn what's the face from Obi-Wan, she should have died. Fucking goddamn. Yeah, look, freaking Sabine got stabbed. He should have died.
She ain't gonna die.
And listen, Maul is a good character. They killed him too fast, and I'm glad they brought him back because he had a really good, compelling story. But the fact is that kill off characters, make it worthwhile. Star Wars.
Maul should have lasted the whole movie and got killed at the end.
Who?
Not Maul.
Well, yeah. Well, listen,
Reva.
That's the one. Look, she got stabbed twice as a child, and then she got stabbed again, and she still lived. Come on.
She's immortal. What do you want?
I give them credit for at least trying to do something a little bit different. And getting away from the Skywalker stuff and doing something different.
It's hard to do.
I give them credit for that. That's that's something new that they're at least trying. Whether they succeed or fail or whatever, yeah, it is what it is. But at least they're trying.
They are trying. And look, as much as
Omega indeed.
The hate and the people out there that are complaining about things, give them at least a thumbs up for trying, for doing something different to make it. And look, I'll be the first to tell you, I love the Skywalker saga. There's a lot more story you could tell in the Skywalker saga. But if you go to the past, go more to the future. Get away from things, make something totally brand new. And what I want to see, like they are showing in the Acolyte, is aliens, but I want to see more Jedi aliens. More aliens that are freaking because all humans. They're all humans. What?
Well, the problem is though, Down, that you try to get away from the Skywalker saga and you go forward. There's going to be so many people as they do that, but then there'll be people who go, well, is this person related to this person? How is this person an ancestor of this person?
The legacy.
It'll still connect somehow.
With the distant relative, the distant you had the distant ancestor of Luke. Kincaid Skywalker. You made a whole new story. You actually connected the past with the future because you had Obi-Wan fighting, Darth Crate. You had him fight him, and he was a Tusken Raider back in the Clone Wars. Obi-Wan defeated him. The Vong came down and freaking injected him with nanos and kept him alive for 100 years. That's a cool story concept. What's that?
Yeah, Sailor B.
Sailor B.
Who's this? But who is this chick in the outfit?
I don't know.
I have absolutely no clue. Styx grabbed that one.
Send that to me. Send me this.
This is.
I'll be a couple minutes, honey.
You ready for Money in the Bank tomorrow, Dom?
Yes, I am. I'm ready for Money in the Bank. And
since you're here, I'll give you my predictions.
I already gave my predictions already to.
I don't care about that chat.
Good.
Damian Priest.
Okay.
McIntyre is going to win Money in the Bank, which he's going to use once Damian Priest wins.
Okay.
Tiffany Stratton's going to win.
Okay. Yep.
Tammy's going to win.
All right.
And I got Cody, KO, and Orton beating the Bloodline.
Okay. So
are you betting on things that are scripted?
So my prediction
is a thing.
My prediction is the Bloodline is going to win, and that's where Cody. That's where freaking Orton is going to turn on Cody. That Tiffany Stratton is going to win. That
like her.
I actually think what's his face in the let me see. What's his face? Him is going to actually win.
Uso, right? Jay.
No, is going to win. In the men's. No, not Jay, because I think Jay is going to get distracted by. There's going to be so McIntyre is going to be distracted by, of course, CM Punk. You're going to have friggin' what's his face distracted by the Wyatt Six. Your LA Knight is going to get distracted by friggin' Logan Paul. You're going to have so there's a lot more. I think either him or Jay is going to win, but I think him might
Sounds
win.
like the kitchen sink you're throwing in there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on because I don't think anybody. Then I see Seth Rollins winning over Damian Priest outside interference from Finn. Because Finn is going to fight Damian Priest SummerSlam as the Demon.
Right.
And I think Braun Breaker is going to beat freaking.
He's gonna crush him.
Yeah, he's going to crush him. Yeah.
What?
He's crushing him.
Sammy?
Yeah. He's gonna.
They're not gonna have Sammy lose in Canada. Come on.
Hey,
Seriously?
They've done it before.
With him and also Wilson Canada.
They've done it before.
So
He lost to Roman in Montreal.
Yep, he also exactly.
And he's not from Toronto. He's from Montreal. So
You know what? The writers are probably better in WWE than the Acolyte. But you know what?
Come on now.
Guys, did you see the writers in the?
But you guys will watch it every time a show comes on. No matter what, the writing is.
Good writers.
Oh yeah, why not?
I actually think the show is too compressed to be small.
We're gonna watch it. LA Law.
It should be hour-long episodes for the writing to be a lot more outstanding. That's the problem.
I will settle for 45 minutes.
You know, it's only recently people actually care about writing in Star Wars because they don't like it. All of a sudden, it's bad writing because it's Star Wars. It was been bad writing for 50 years. Come on.
It's not 50 years,
has.
yes.
Yeah, it's been bad 50 years. Well, less than about 45.
Listen, all I know
Numbers.
is that give the
Numbers
Acolyte to
hard.
the end. When
That's
the ending
hard.
surprises everybody, and they're like, "Holy shit, how it connects, how things are." A lot more people are going to turn around on the Acolyte, saying, "You know what? I should have gave it a chance." The chance.
If they stick their holy shit.
I like that.
What's going on here?
Oh yeah, there we
What
go.
are we, SNS?
This is like some '80s friggin' co-ed schoolgirls.
This is almost better than spaghetti wrestling.
Right?
If they stick their landing on Acolyte,
Come back to
I think everything will be fine.
Wah.
We'll be fine.
You know,
Kids in your wrestling.
my main thing is
What's next? The Skeleton Crew for everybody to hate
Skeleton
and
Crew. And
complain
actually,
about?
I'm looking
Okay.
forward to that.
And when did that come out? December?
I'm looking forward to that because actually, I like it. It's set in the Mandoverse. There's going to be
Did
a
I do
lot of.
that?
There'll probably be some friggin' cameos and some mentions of some characters, which I'm very happy about. Do I think Boba Fett's going to be it? No. I wish, but he's not.
Is it still a question of where Skeleton Key fits into Star Wars?
Who?
Where
It's
does
set
Skeleton
during
Key?
Ahsoka
It's just-
because
It
they were in a
sits in the Ahsoka timeline, the
far
Mandoverse.
galaxy
So
away.
apparently,
Is that going to be in that new galaxy where they're?
So
I
that's
believe
what they're
so.
talking about. So these kids
I
get
think that's
lost
how
in space.
Ahsoka gets rescued, maybe.
Yeah, so they actually Drew Lord's character was actually named. I forgot the name already. Who his name is, but these kids get lost in space, and it's like a lost.
I love it.
His name was Will Robinson. I remember.
Yeah.
Will Robinson.
Well, apparently, rumor has it that these kids and
Mrs.
Drew Lord are gonna
Robinson.
find Sabine. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna find Sabine and freaking Ahsoka and bring them back. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I thought they got a long trip home, so they got to figure out how to get back.
Yeah.
I appreciate
We-
you guys giving me the forum to talk, and now Marco's probably gonna get mad at me because you talked about Star Wars.
You'll get a phone call tomorrow.
You needed a good outlet to be able to get out
exactly
your feelings, and nobody here is going to interrupt you on this stuff. So
You know, I didn't say anything. All I said was about the episode. And when it comes Sunday, when you see me Sunday, I'll have my other stuff
When
talking
Dom
about.
talks, just have a good book ready.
There you go.
Hey, there's an episode this week, and there'll be a whole new host of things to talk about this week.
Oh yeah.
You want good story, good writing, watch House of Dragon. Don't look for Star Wars for good writing and good story. Except for the Alkalighting. It's a good story so far.
People love it. It's true.
It's good stuff. Well, again, if you guys want the mixtape, feel free to scan the QR code, get a little mixtape. I'll take you right to Spotify. If you haven't done so yet, please sub up to Rennavision, Bruce over on Kingdom of Nerds, the Styxboy on Styxboy 73. I have a channel as well, if you feel like it. Sometimes I put some of these little spotlights up there and just quick little 2-minute run-throughs so that you could just see all the covers. And as always, Dom is posting something FET related on a regular basis on IG, so check him out there.
Sure.
It's October Old Man FET.
Yep.
Let's see. Tomorrow night, if Styx shows up, he won't be badmouthed. If he doesn't show up, Styx will be badmouthed on SNS.
I'm fine either way.
I'm sure the boys got something hot planned. It's always a fun time there. It's the wild, wild west of Rennavision on SNS. It's always a good time. It's always fun. Mm-hmm. On Sunday, you can hear Marco tell everyone why they're wrong about Star Wars on the dark side.
Yep. And see if Dave shows up or not.
Yeah. So I'm sure there'll be an in-depth frame by frame breakdown of Acolyte this week's episode, and discussions of all kinds of fun theories and things that probably won't happen for the future 2 episodes. But,
listen, like I said, if Disney can freaking goddamn put the money towards hour-long episodes and make them longer, the writing would be much better. When you take a show and 29, it's hard to make a live-action show 29 minutes and have really great writing and putting in it. It doesn't work. Something has to be left
Wait
out.
till the show's over, Dom, and judge the writing.
I could judge the writing now from what I've gotten so far. It's Star Wars writing, and that is what it is. I will judge the story once it's all over.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can take the writing and the dialogue separately.
I really think there's going to be a big send-off that people are going to be very like, wow.
No, regardless.
Well,
They're going to be pissed off regardless.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how it ends. People going to be pissed.
Of course.
They got a grip for that money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right.
Anger gets the clicks.
Yep.
And on Wednesdays, check out the boys on TAC. They're always doing something interesting over there with the comics and their Marco's little segments on random C-list characters and what's selling and grading comics. There's always good stuff in there. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
Other than that, boys, got anything else on this uncomfortably hot 4th of July weekend?
You all right? I'm in 68-degree weather right now with the AC on, so I'm feeling nice and cool. I got the fan blowing, so
Still sounds hot.
that heat.
I'm freezing.
I'm scared to run mine full blast down as low as I would like to keep it because I'm so scared it's going to crap out at some point, and then I'll be stuck in a very hot house.
Humidity probably broke up here. It's like 70 degrees. Yay.
Yeah, I thought it was the weather yesterday. They said it was supposed to break, and then today it was all like 100 degrees, and they were like, "Yeah, it's not going to cool off to the middle of the week." And I'm like, "What the?"
Hey, Styx, you're going to Baltimore too, right?
Yep, I'll be there.
We're all going to be there. Nice.
We'll all be there. We'll all be there. I'll be there on Saturday. So
everyone that matters will be there.
Yeah. So if you're in Baltimore,
me.
Swing by. You'll see us wandering around the place.
That's on my max.
Don't be shy. Come up and say hi if you see us. It's always nice to see people face to face and put a face to the chat. So
absolutely, yeah.
Other than that, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay cool. Stay out of the heat. And thanks for watching.
Stay hydrated.
Yes.
Yeah.